Welcome to the moving grid. Sword arms calling from the grid, it's time to fight. Alpha 5 is freaking out, aye tonight. The Theta Ranger, cosmic power in his hand, analyzing movies while defending the land. He's the geeky hero with a brain so strong, breaking down the lore while he's morphing along. From sci-fi to comics, he theorizes it all, but when monsters attack, he answers the call. From the moving grid, a power cosmic flows. The sword is rising up and colors going toe to toe. Swords watching through the glow, guiding him to fight. Welcome to the moving grid, where Ranger shines so bright. Words and his scheming, making monsters grow, but Theta's got his intellect, he's stealing the show. With his Theta sword stomping 20 stories tall, no putty patrol or sorcery can make him fall. He dissects tropes with his mighty mind, a warrior for nerds, one of a kind. But when the grid's in peril, he steps away, from analyzing trilogies to saving the day. To the moving grid, where power surges high, Theta Ranger takes a stand, no monster will get by. Alpha shouts Theta, hurry up, the Earth's under attack. Welcome to the moving grid, there's no turning back. Zed sends his beast, Golder leads the charge, but Theta's bladed and wits leave him fully discharged. Cosmic energy flows from his morphing coin, when chaos erupts, the Theta Ranger joins. The viewing globe reveals a city in flames, monsters growing bigger, but it's all the same. The sword comes alive and the battle is won. Theta Ranger's legacy has only just begun. To the moving grid, a power cosmic flows. The sword is rising up and Golder's going toe to toe. Swords watching through the glow, guiding him to fight. Welcome to the moving grid, where Ranger shines so bright. Now the grid's at peace for now, it seems. Theta Ranger scheming nerdy dreams, analyzing films, comic shows on the side, but he's always ready for the next grid ride. Welcome to the moving grid. Welcome to the moving grid. Theta Ranger, welcome home. Now the grid's at peace for now, it seems. Theta Ranger scheming nerdy dreams, analyzing films, comic shows on the side, but he's always ready for the next grid ride. Welcome to the moving grid. Welcome to the moving grid. Theta Ranger, welcome home.
Greetings, twisted maniacs and zombie aficionados. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 2117, where the air is as stale as expired radio static, and the humor's as biting as a rabid mosquito on a hot summer night. I'm your irreverent Theta Ranger, here to lead you into this glorious descent into absurdity. Tonight we're cranking up the bizarre. Our first act features the infamous Alistair the Radio Demon, whose vintage 1930s charm makes him the perfect cocktail of insanity and classic horror. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more surreal, Pinhead is rumored to be dropping by, offering his own brand of twisted chain link charisma. And hey, don't be shocked if the ever-enactment B-Man buzzes in, because why not add a little extra sting to our festivities? We're kicking off with some of the finest old-school radio gems from the Shadow era. Imagine a time when radio dramas were so damn good they practically haunted your dreams. Then brace yourselves for the main event, George A. Romero's original Night of the Living Dead, now in glorious color. That's right, folks. Zombies have never looked so disturbingly vibrant. So strap in, grab your beverage of choice, preferably something strong enough to wash down the existential dread, and prepare for a night of laugh-out-loud sarcasm, unapologetic vulgarity, and a whole lot of ghoul-infested fun. Let the mayhem commence. And remember, if you're not laughing, you're dying inside, just like our favorite undead. Welcome to the madness. Let's get this run party started. May the power protect you at Cosmic Theta Theater 2117.
All right. How's everybody doing? Oh, you can still hear that, can't you? Blah, blah. That's not how I wanted to do it. How about now? How about now? There we go. Can y'all hear me now? Y'all can't hear me now.
You sound wonderful, my good fellow.
Oh, I do? Okay, perfect. All right. There we go. Thank you for that. And now we have got the famous Alistor, the radio demon. How are you doing today, sir?
Greetings, ladies. Broadcasting to you live from Pentagram City, on the southeastern tip of the star. Here in the pride ring of perdition comes Radio 616 AM modulation, piggybacking and veritably sniping this live stream from the surface world, as it were, to all of the denizens here in hell. Welcome, one and all. We are going to have ourselves just a wonderful time, aren't we? I think we're going to have an amazing time. What say you?
Hell yeah. And it looks like we got Pinhead dropping in too. What's up, Pinhead, buddy? Oh, you're muted. Your sound is gone.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
There you go.
You know, I was just saying I was in a really good mood, and then this happens.
Yeah, it always happens, doesn't it?
But,
that chain just interlaced into your lips and just cut them short. You know, you just can't get your.
Yeah. So how's it going up there, Alistor?
Things aren't working quite their way through, even though my microphone's a bit on the loose end as well.
Oh, that's what she said.
Oh, stop it.
All right.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Last time I got close to a woman, she started to bleed.
Well,
from my because of my face.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. I mean, you can't kiss a girl without getting a little blood, but I would think that you'd like something like that. You're into that stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, but she's not.
Oh, true.
It's a give and take thing, you know?
True. Here, let me get this. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's good to see you all, and I appreciate you being here for Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. Tonight we're going to have a great time listening to some Shadow, and then I have a introduction for the actual Cosmic Theta Theater 2117, where we're going to watch the main event, the Golden Age horror zombie film, Night of the Living Dead by George A. Romero. And I can't wait for y'all to see that, because Alistair, even though you don't like cinema, you're gonna be in the theme song, so hopefully you enjoy it. But
I will forgive you this time.
I did spend time making sure that you got your the good side of your face and your pretty smile. So
You're never fully dressed for that one, my dear fellow.
Exactly. And yeah. Oh, sound effects and music are pretty loud. Is that? Oh, that's that wrong chat. Never mind.
Whoopsie daisy.
Whoopsie daisy. Sorry, sir.
Pinhead, do you like where they have stashed my radios down here in this dismal storage facility at a tower? How rude.
It's fitting. It's beautiful. I figured that'd be just the way you like it there.
Yes,
Exactly.
but File 13 is my bunkmate, and I swear to Satan, it's the worst.
You know what's funny? We actually have a ton of gifted memberships coming in. Casey's Creepy Creations last night during Stark's stream, he gifted a $10 super chat, and I just wanted to thank you for that, Casey. You're a producer already, because you've not only done that, but you've gifted 10 Theta Zord memberships tonight already, and then put another $10 super chat in the bucket as well. And for that, I can't thank you enough. You're saying this film is great, and so are you. That's awesome. I appreciate that so much, man. You're
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
Casey, we love you too. Can't wait to be able to make you a little money on Thursday.
That's right. And
Yeah,
I
if I
just
could
want-
just
Yeah,
say
go
one thing
ahead.
about Casey there. Casey, I got to thank you from, for all of us down here in hell. Those stories of yours are really freaking the heck out of people. And you're putting them in a great mood, and they're scared, and their souls are just ripe for me to pick now. So I want to thank you.
Oh, you're making
Isn't
his
it
job.
always lovely when it's time to reap instead of sow?
See, you're making his job
Yes.
easier. Isn't that amazing? You're changing lives, Casey. That's amazing. I
You're
appreciate.
Yeah,
making
even
the
down here.
afterlife much more pleasant, at least
Yeah.
for folks like us.
Yeah. People were much too happy up until Casey came along.
Well, I put your link down in the subscription. If you're not already following Casey's Creepy Creations, go give him a sub. He deserves it, and we're gonna get him monetized and get him streaming as soon as possible. He's gonna have a Stark Relief Foundation on the 10th. We're gonna try to get him as much.
We're going to be
funds as
talking with the
possible.
man downstairs, and by that I mean in your realm. We're going to be talking
Yeah.
to the big man in the center of the earth, and hopefully we can get it promoted big time.
That's right.
Casey has been such a magnanimous character and a long-time community member and a long-time friend for a lot of us here. It only matters most if we can get the word out.
That's right. And Casey also says, as a member for 6 months, 6 of the best I have ever had. No need for thanks. You earn my respect and get it in return. And you have my love and respect too, Casey. I can't thank you enough for being a friend and a family member on this channel and all the other channels that we always frequent.
Man.
Thank you so much. And
Yeah,
now-
there you go, Casey. You're gonna make me cry, and then these pins are gonna rust again.
yeah.
Thanks a
now
lot.
you- Yeah, we're gonna need to get some CLR or rust remover, something like that. And then we also got FKHC. He wants to get this party going for the goal. Here we go, because Alistair is going to be doing some poll later, and I'm going to be dedicating a video to a series of comic books for Big Trouble in Little China, the sequel. It's written by John Carpenter. It's amazing, and I'm also going to introduce y'all to a Batman that y'all may have never seen before, but it is one of the most amazing pieces of media that you may not have ever seen before. So if we reach the goal, we're gonna show you all that stuff. You're gonna get a lot of stuff tonight, and I just wanted to thank you all. And before I say hi to everybody in the chat, I will get to everybody and make sure everybody gets a proper hello and greetings and salutations. I am going to show you what I've been working on for the super chats. This is just one of the little projects that I've been working on, but this is Theo in 2001: A Space Odyssey.
My God, it's full of stars.
Thank you so much. It was definitely fun to make that, and I got a ton of those. Well, not a ton, but I got a ton in the works, and I have a few more for tonight. And it's my goal that I'm going to be adding more and more movies to the super chat. Thanks. All cats interpreting scenes from famous movies. So I hope you enjoy that. I got a few more for y'all tonight, and hopefully y'all enjoy that. And now let's give everybody a proper hello, starting at the very top. To the very tippy top was actually yesterday, and that was Casey's Creepy Creations. Thank you so much for the early start and giving some love to the channel yesterday. Blaze 2000, thank you so much. Good choice of film. I agree. They're coming to get you, Barbara. One of the best zombie movies ever made. I agree. It is classic. And the Buckethead, formerly known as Jeff Daniels. Thank you, Casey's Creepy Creations, and thank you, Buckethead and Warevo. Are you going to watch Dawn of the Dead next? I'm planning on doing it in the future, that is for sure, and Return of the Living Dead. And then he's saying that Forbes says Snow White needs to make 7 million just to break an even 1.68 million, and Snow White is going to lose 400 million. Yeah, I hope it loses more, but that's hilarious. That is so funny.
Ooh, 400 million.
That's a big...
$400 million. Well, you could almost buy a small country for that.
Yeah, that's a big number that they're losing. Yeah, so Blaze 2000, yes, the one in New York, complete film addict, and don't get me started on my anime collection. You're talking about your DVD and Blu-ray collection. That is amazing. Yeah, you have an amazing collection, man. Yeah, and I'd like to see some of those anime too. Hopefully, I don't know if you are into the Guyver, but that's one of my favorites. Buckethead, Theta of the Grid, took me this long to realize you changed your name. Well, you actually got caught it pretty quick because I just did it last night, so it's not even 24 hours changed. Lemon Pie, how are you doing? Fruitcake, Theta off the grid, Theta of the Grid. Hail to you, sir. Right, Stark of Irons in the chat. Ahoy hoy. Thank you so much for being here, Stark, and letting your friend, or I don't know if you consider him a friend, but your roommate.
What we got to remember, Mr. Theta Ranger of the Grid, Mr. Stark is my property.
Oh, that's right. Correct. My apologies, Demon.
It's quite all right.
All right. Greetings, and then Gunner's here. Hail Theta of the Grid, Casey's Creepy Creations, and Stark of Iron. Greetings. I now have over 200 corny jokes and dad jokes ready to unleash whenever I choose. At Stark of Iron. Whenever, yeah. But as I said, only Wednesdays and Fridays. Well, there you go. You got a dueling partner, Stark. FKHC, the Night of the Living Dead. Yes, we are having a good time with that tonight. Hail, Captain Ledoux. Hail to you. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, the Archpriestess of the Church of Games.
That's right. The Decepticon. And actually, I have my Decepticon shelf right here, so you'd be right at home
Of
on this
course,
show.
of course. Mr. Stark in particular had a wonderful evening, a little soiree, as it were. He definitely earned a little bit of shore leave after that long, busy week. Friday evening, and let's just say a new themed karaoke is in the works.
No, sounds fun. I can't wait to see that. And yeah, I can't wait to see a lot of other things that seem to be coming down the pipeline pretty soon too. And I don't mean that in a sexual way, so don't turn it around on me. And yeah, bend me over. And anyway, Captain Ledoux, hail to Gunner, FKHC, Night of the Living Dead, the story of people who voted Republican are now voting for the Democrats. That's, yeah, kind of hit the nail on the head
what?
there.
We'll give it to him.
Yeah. And Wes Cagle, thank you so much for stopping by. They're coming to get you, Barbara. Ooh, yes, I love that line. That was so funny the first time I heard that. I love it. FKHC, Tim the Enchanter, here you go. We are getting that goal going. Thanks, FKHC, for the super chat and supporting the channel. Yes, thank you. And also, after this show is over, the stream is over, go back and leave a comment on the channel. And also go back and leave a comment on Casey's videos and everybody's videos that you like to support, because it really helps the algorithm. Sean's channels, Retro Reels and Games. And yeah, everybody that you love, leave a comment on their channels after their streams are over, because
You'll have a shipment to your mega chat as well as 2 super chats about Sanguinias.
Really rolling in there.
Okay, all right. Wes Cagle, thank you so much. Hey, Jedi Master, Lost in Space, Classic Sci-Fi. Hail, Captain Ledoux, to you again. Wes Cagle, Sean Carter, thank you for pulling double duty in there. And I said duty.
He's a jerk.
Wes Cagle.
Not as bad of a jerk. I mean, I tell you what. If we give Sean Carter my radio and we give Mr. Stark your box, then they could be jerks together.
I would like to get one of those boxes, the lament configuration.
Yeah, we have one around here somewhere in this dismal storage closet.
I'll get one of these days. All right, let's get down to it. Sean Carter, thank you so much again. Captain Ledoux, Jedi Master, there you are. What's up, Jedi Master? How are you doing? I hope you are having a good day, and it's good to see you. And you had an amazing show last night at Tuck and Roll. I'm so proud of you. That was so fun. I loved it. It was awesome. Stop, Tony. I love you, buddy. That's so sweet. I'm sure she doesn't sound like that, but
She will break you in half, and I will be all here to watch.
yeah, I'm just pulling your leg. Yo, Theta, is your voice supposed to sound like that? Yeah, I was doing like kind of a Theta Ranger voice introduction for the show start, but yeah, I'm just working out the voice mod, trying to get it to work right. If you can find it, a Page of Madness. I hope you're not talking about In the Mouth of Madness, John Carter.
Well, I think she means your voice now because you kind of sound like a robot.
Do I really?
No.
Oh, you fucking jackass.
It's a lovely
You fucking got me, you son of a bitch, and I promised myself.
That's our job. You pay us for that.
Yeah, you see that, buddy? You know where that goes?
That depends. Where would you like it to go, my dear?
Oh, man. All right, you got me. I got to take that L. Got to take it. All right. Thank you so much, Captain Ledoux. And then, yeah, I gifted 5 more memberships. I'm really trying to get a membership drive going this month. So anybody that likes this stuff and thinks that they have some friends that might like it, bring them over here and see if they want to become a member, because I'm going to be adding more members content to this channel so everybody can get something out of it, something special. Keely Chow, I've never seen you before. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Keely Chow is one of the Cotton, one of the Loki Valhallans, one of the Nuke Yorkers.
Awesome. That's so cool. Thank you so much for being here and being a new you know what? Just for that, I'm going to give you the traditional first time.
Huh. First time?
Thank you so much for being here.
I'm a scientist.
That's exactly. You want that one too?
What has that got to do with it? Back off, man. I'm a scientist.
All right. Thank you so much. And then we also, oh wow, and then Sig Valdison is coming in and he is dropping down some 10s. Thank you so much. The Emperor is, okay, I gotta say this properly. The Emperor is the beacon of humanity's dawn, the architect of our destiny, and the father of our primarch's noble light. Through his vision we are forged as blood angels. Part 1. Go Theta, and then I saw another one down here, a continuation. Sons of Sanguinius, Sanguinius, bearer of his will and blades of his vengeance. For the masters of mankind, we shall spill the blood of traitors and never falter.
Death Company! Excuse me.
Damn straight.
You know, that's a line from the song that was played at my wedding, my first wedding.
That's sexy. That's
Yeah.
That's
I
hot.
did on Sanguinalia, but that holiday isn't due for another 30,000 years.
And for that, here we go. This is for you. This is for you, Sig Valdison.
When the moonlight strikes and the shadows crawl for furry faces answering the call. Ghosty whispers in the midnight air, but don't you fret, cause the cats are there. Who you gonna meow? Ghost chasers, paws on the prowl. Ghost chasers, feline facts in their proton packs, and they're laying down traps. Ghost chasers, with whisker precision and tails held high, they leap through walls where the spooks might lie.
All right.
Like that.
You like that? These are the. I have to admit, these are the first songs that I didn't write myself. I actually did get Sunu to write the lyrics and everything. I just didn't have time to write all the songs, so these are all. Oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed that, Sigvaldison.
Yeah, that's very cool.
I'm gonna be adding a
Excellent.
lot of these. Yeah, I'm gonna be adding lots of these. So members are actually going to get some perks, and they're going to recommend movies and scenes that I can make for these super chat thanks and stuff. So if you're a member, you can send me a recommendation that you'd like. I have a few in the pipelines. I have Star Wars, obviously. I have American Psycho. There's going to be a Fight Club. I have like a whole list of videos that I'm working on that are going to be made by cats. And
Well, I'll be happy to lend my hellish face and voice to those if you like.
oh, that would be cool. Oh, and then FKHC says do Blazing Saddles. Done. I'll write it down right now.
All right, I suppose that means that we're going to have to make sure that the sheriff is near.
That's right. I'm gonna write it down right now. Blazing Saddles.
Sheriff is a demon.
All right, cool, perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. I want all the movies. I'm gonna have a whole list of movies and all done by cats. And I think that would be very cool. I'm glad that you appreciate. Oh, and Jedi Master, another $5 super sticker. That's
Thank you
awesome.
very much.
Thank you so much. It's what is that? Is that a working out pair? A pair? Keep it up. Thank you so much, brother.
The pumpkin pear must be wanting to impress Ledoux. Unfortunately for you, she'll eat you all the same.
True. I'm terrified of Ledoux. I got to stay on her good side. Blaze 2000 sends £2. Can you recommend some obscure zombie movies? Yes, I can. I would have to. Zombie movies. Obscure.
I recommend Fido.
Fido. That's a good one. There's a lot of them. What is it?
Mrs. Robinson's such a hottie.
Judas Ghost is another one. I believe it has a zombie in it, but it's a really fun kind of movie though. That's on Amazon Prime. Give me a little bit and let me think about it, because I'm thinking more about ghost movies. I can't think of obscure zombie movies other than like Abraham Lincoln versus. Oh, that's vampire though, isn't it? Yeah. I'll definitely think about it and give you some recommendations. But thank you so much for that. I appreciate all of the super chats. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are already off to a great support start, and it looks like we're gonna get to the goal pretty damn quick. So yeah, do y'all want to go ahead and start with the shadow? Because I think we've introduced everybody that's here.
The shadow, aka the Silver Shroud.
That's right. We're gonna have a night of the shadow, because I actually found a Twilight Zone that's about the Shadow Man as well. So we have a lot of stuff to get to. So let's go ahead and get going.
Yeah, I trained that guy.
You trained the shadow?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's something I didn't know.
Lamont Cranston himself. That's crazy.
Well, if you get that schedule with Beetlejuice for the therapy, you might have known.
Yeah.
But he keeps ducking me.
That's not my fault. It's the stock is my property. Beetlejuice is his own man. He has enough paperwork to ever not have anybody owning him.
Yeah, but you promised to help.
You promised, man.
I know. Okay, I get it. I'm gonna go for a while, guys.
Aww.
I'll be back.
Dad.
Okay,
It's
I'm
all right.
fucking rust. God damn it.
All right. All right. Let's get to this haunted house and start this show off right. All right. Why can't I see that?
Oh, hey guys.
Hey, are you? What happened? Where are you? What happened?
I don't know. Pinhead just ran by me like crying. He's like, "Oh, I got to dry these off," and then so he asked me to come and fill in for us. How's it going?
It's going great, man. It's good to see you. How you been?
Yeah. Doing well. I got to go to a minor league baseball game today. That was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
We have the missions here in San Antonio. We used to go to those games all the time. Those are fun.
Yeah, I had a good time.
That's cool, man. That's awesome.
But not as good as here.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Greetings to you, Alistair.
Greetings, my good man. Is life treating you well in the modeling department?
Yeah.
What's her name?
I can't say that. I'll tell you backstage.
Oh, I do wait to spill the tea.
Tea spilt. Is it Lipton, I hope?
But of course, all tea should be Lipton, much like your WD-40, automobiles, and more.
Exactly. All right. All right, let's get this one going. This is The Shadow.
This looks like a Twilight Zone episode.
Yeah, we've got the Shadow Man. You got the Shadow Man Twilight Zone up here, boss.
Oh, weird. That's weird. Okay, yeah, never mind. That's weird.
I was about to skedaddle from the picture show.
No, it was just the wrong. I had the wrong thingamabobber.
The wrong Linky Doo.
Yeah, the
Still
wrong.
the wrong one there.
Yeah, were y'all listening? Like, could y'all hear the shadow, or
No.
was it just me? Okay, so it was a complete flop. All right,
We heard nothing.
All right, let's try this again. Share screens. Let's do the shadow nose. Let's do that and that.
Sing Falderson, Jesus. I'm not that old, dude.
Oh, poor.
Oh, wait, no, are you talking Twilight Zone? If it's the Twilight Zone, then yes, I would have been a kid, yes.
Okay.
But if it's the
Well,
Shadow,
yeah, me
the
too,
radio
yeah.
thing, man, no,
Yeah.
no.
I bet he is trying to pull a little joke on you, though.
Oh, probably.
All right, let's see if y'all hear this.
Yes.
All right.
4x5.
All right.
Mr. Lamont, we meet
Oh, Dennis the Menace. Yeah.
Oh, Dennis the Menace.
He was a jerk, too.
Mysterious character who aids
Yeah,
the
he
forces
was.
of
He's a
law and
fucking
order
asshole.
Is in reality Lamont Cranston, wealthy young man about town.
Mr. Wilson had a right to
The
be
Shadow
pissed.
uses his hypnotic power to cloud men's minds so that they cannot see him. Cranston's
And
friend
while this
companion,
intro's going, you
the lovely
guys,
Margot Lane, is the
this
only person
radio
who knows to
show
whom the
played from
unseen voice of the
1930 to
Shadow belongs.
1952 or something. It was like 22 years runtime.
There's a lot of them,
Serials
right?
in history.
Yeah. Orson Welles lent his voice to this one and many others.
Yeah, it was really popular.
The
That's-
Shadow is the tip of the
Tonight with
spear of
Margot
radio
Lane and
serials.
Lamont Cranston, we look in on the lives
Yeah.
of the Grover family.
Get out of here, get out. You'll not get a cent of pay from me, Mr. Grover.
Simon Jordan, you know my wife's dead and I have 2 children. And it's Christmas. I've got
Get out before
Get out.
It's Christmas time in a great city. As our scene opens, we find Margot and Lamont coming down on the elevator from Margot's apartment.
Yeah, here's where we get out, Margot. Where now?
Over to the club, Lamont, to pick up a Christmas basket of food to deliver.
Good.
Oh, look, Lamont, it's snowing.
What do you think of that?
I want to stop the
Are
corner
you sure
and see my
that's
friend
snow
Spike.
or
Spike?
Yes,
something
Spike
else?
Grover. He's a newsboy. I always sign my papers for him.
Maybe a little cocaine back
Busy
then.
little man.
Yeah,
isn't he?
exactly.
I always give him $5 for Christmas.
In spite of all you've said about organized charity, giving one isolated
When
newsboy
the silver shroud
$5.
appears, things will go foul for the villain.
I can say this, he's needing Spike.
Paper, mister, paper. Why, yes, the young lady would like a paper to cover her new hat. If you can call that Christmas tree ornament a hat.
Where's Spike Grover?
Spike's got family
How
trouble.
dare you?
Well, it could be a blood ornament for a shoe.
Secret.
Family trouble?
Well, it's very confidential. You see, Spike and his sister Jane You see, they haven't got any mother. They only got a father. And you see, I don't tell anybody, but Spike's grandfather
you
owned a
see,
global
man?
reporting company.
Wait a minute. You're way ahead of me.
Now, look, Spike's grandfather owned a global
I'm going to try my hell lighting now. Hold on.
So Spike and his father should own the
Oh,
global reporting business.
nice.
And, well, there's a fellow named Jordan works for Spike's grandfather. And the way I figure, this fellow Jordan put the snatch
You're
on the
right
whole
there with
business.
Alistair, it looks like.
Lady, you wouldn't understand.
Nice.
I was just telling this gentleman here, as far as I can figure, this Almighty named Jordan steals the whole business right out from under Spike's father's
Yes,
nose.
it is Orson
Well, a
Welles
couple of
playing
days ago, Jordan
Lamont
fired
Cranston.
Spike's father from his own business, mind you. Ain't that awful?
But where is Spike?
And where's his father?
Lady, if I knew that, I'd tell Spike.
Well, where does he live?
He lives in the old house down on South and 7th Street.
What's your name, son?
They call me Gabby. But you know, I could
They call me Gabby because I can't shut my fucking mouth.
Well, Gabby, here's a Christmas present for you.
Where's Jedi Master? He should be talking all
Merry
about
Christmas,
this
Gabby.
stuff.
And the same to you, lady. Bye.
Where's Spider?
Well, you go over to your club and
Yeah,
pick up the
I
Christmas
sent him a
basket,
link,
Margot.
or
think
not a
I'll go down
link,
and
but
see Spike and
you
family.
know, an
I'll pick you
invitation
up at
to
the
the
club,
stream. So I'm sure he'll pop in eventually.
Well, isn't that the same thing?
No, I mean just to let him know that we're doing a
You want
stream
a camp,
tonight.
mister? You want a camp?
Vader, you're
Take
sober.
me to South and 7th Street, please.
South and 7th Street, yeah, South and 7th.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, I want to stop at a pet shop on the way. Do you know a good one nearby?
Well, I don't know where there's one. Oh, yeah, I do know where there's one on the next block, that is.
Well, that's where we're going then. Oh, driver, are you busy tonight?
Yeah, I gotta drive this cab. Ain't it awful, ain't it?
That's what I mean. That's what I... Now you've got me doing it.
Doing what?
That's
Hiring
the
the
good
cab for
Afro cab driver with a
Sure.
Brooklyn accent out unequivocally New York.
That's a joke. Hey, there's the pet shop, mister. There it is.
Well, that's
Back when
fine.
New York used to be
Thanks.
glorious.
What's your name?
Louis.
Well, come on, Louis. Let's buy a pup.
Buy a pup, huh? Buy a pup, oh boy. Hey, the red one in the window?
Sold, Louis, sold.
Oh, that's a cute pup. That's a cute pup, all right.
How much is the red setup up in the window?
Oh, that's a very fine animal. $35.
Fine, wrap it up.
I beg your pardon.
Wrap
Put
it
it in a
up.
cardboard carton with some holes in
Wrap
and
it
take
up.
with us. Very good, sir. Now, Louis, you'll take the pup in front, see?
And then you
Surprise
hear a
for young
whisper.
lady will pick up later. She mustn't know about it.
Yeah, sure. Say, but suppose it's against the vodka wine or something.
Well, if she asks what it is, you just tell
Oh,
her...
and if y'all have some time
box of
afterwards, this is
Hey,
also
yeah,
on
that's
Rumble.
smart. That's-
I'm on Rumble,
Oh,
so if
wait
y'all
a
want to go
minute.
give me a
What kind
follow
of
on
books am I
Rumble
gonna
as
say
well,
for start the
that would be
box?
cool
Oh,
to
that's
get my
easy. You just call for me.
subscribers up
Believe me,
over
mister.
there.
If you didn't want this
Well,
half
it's
but easy, I
unfortunately
tell you, it sounds a little screwy to me, I tell you.
Usually it's
Yes,
just
yes,
getting
yes.
screwy
Fine
and
animal
screwy.
indeed.
Yeah.
Louis, sneeze. Huh? Sneeze.
Oh.
Yeah, they're messing with my subscribers a little bit. So
Great, Louis, great. Take the box of books now.
I will
Off to
say that
South
for
and
the
7th
third
Street.
time today, the stock of our channel has hit 1,500 subscribers, but we'll see by tomorrow.
Brother would be very mad if I didn't make these cookies just perfect for Daddy. Let me see. Here it is.
Oh,
Mother's recipe
no,
for Christmas
Jeff.
cookies. 1 1/4 cups of flour. I've got that. 1 1/2 teaspoons vanilla.
Come on up here,
Maybe
Jedi
nobody knows
Master.
this
I
is
believe a
not
liaison has been sent for you
1
to
1/3
arrive.
cup of sugar. 1 egg.
where's his
and
fucking
1/2
drink?
cup of butter.
Tonight's libation of
1/2 cup
choice
of
is Elijah
butter.
Craig's small batch
I
bourbon.
haven't even got half a cup
Oh,
of
thanks,
butter.
Wes. I appreciate that.
Tony
Yeah,
tested, Doom cock
Oh,
up
I
rule.
wanted so much to surprise Daddy.
Well, that's no way to feel on Christmas Eve. What's the matter, Jamie?
I haven't got hardly any butter.
Well, we'll take care of that in a minute, Jamie. But I came here looking for your brother Kingsley.
But I don't know where my brother is because he's looking for my father. And I don't know where my father is.
oh,
Daddy hasn't been home for 2 whole days.
No, easy, Jamie.
But Kingsley says Daddy will be home for Christmas.
I'm sure he will.
But now Kingsley's gone. I haven't any butter, and Mother always made such good Christmas cookies.
Well, now look, Janie. I think this will give you all the butter you want and anything else you might need for your Christmas cookies.
Oh, it's $5.
You can't expect me to find your father in Kingsley if you don't have Christmas cookies ready for them when they come home.
it sounds like he has a white van around the corner.
I'll try.
Don't be silly. White paint was much more expensive back then. Definitely metal gray.
All right, now that it's a little pause, I wanted to say thank you, David Forrester, for the one gifted Theta Zord membership, Theta of the Grid membership now. I think they'll probably change that in the next couple days when you gift a membership. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. And yeah, we'll go ahead and give you a little of the... we'll give you the rocker.
Your tribute fuels the beast inside. Super chat you can't deny. Thank you, human, for the gold. Your hand feeds chaos uncontrolled. Tribute pain, I rule the land. Bow to Theo, understand.
I like how that guitar goes between 18 and 16 frets.
Well, it's a cat, you know? I mean, that's a fucking...
Oh, I'm talking about how the
Theo.
AI's not able to identify whether the guitar needs 16 or 18 frets.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to just make an excuse for the cat. But...
The cat was adorable, though.
Yeah, he's a rocker. That's Theo trying to pull a little rocker out of his ass. And yeah, I don't know why that sounds so dirty, but anyway. The Buckethead, formerly known as Jeff Daniels of The Shadow Man, next Liam Neeson in the movie Darkman. I wish we could play Darkman on here. That's definitely copyrighted.
By the way, Mr. Theta Zord, you still have an outstanding mega chat delivered from Decepticon HQ.
Are you serious? Is it Mega Chat?
Correct.
Oh, it is? Oh, hold on real quick. My phone is charging. It was almost dead. Hold on. I'm sorry about that. I am so sorry. Thank you so much, Ledoux, for your $20 super chat. That means the world. That is amazing. Thank you so much. You get your own special. Well, do you like anime? Does Ledoux like anime? Do you know? Anybody?
You really need to get some Transformers content for...
Well, yeah, that's my next one. That's kind of hard to do on air, but it's in the process. You do like anime? All right, well then here you go. This is Super Feline Saiyan.
A flame with golden might. Theta Zord's cat ignites the fight. Super Saiyan feline roar. Power surging evermore. For your super chats we rise. Thank you, shout through glowing skies.
Thank you so much.
Feeling that we're going to see Perfect Cell get particularly angry at that one.
Hey, I might be adding Perfect Cell to one of those videos in the future.
Better watch out, he'll get very angry. And I'll never hear the end of it, because if there's anybody on this entire multiversal plane that bitches more than that prima donna...
I just want to say thank you so much, Captain Ledoux. That is so kind of you to send that mega chat. I appreciate that so much. Hopefully, you enjoy the show tonight. We're gonna be doing a lot of fun stuff, so keep it tuned here. And yeah, let's get going with the program and get the shadow rolling.
Hey, is this where we picked the young lady up? Yes, Louis. And don't forget, that's a box of books you have in front and not a dog. And don't forget, if he barks, you sneeze.
Okay.
Well, there's the thing now. Oh, Margot. Been waiting long?
Out this way.
Oh, no, Lamont. Whew, I just piled the snow on my best hat so I look like the spirit of Christmas.
He does have an impressive codpiece.
Doesn't change the fact
Did you
that he's a
deliver your
whiny
last
little
basket?
bitch.
Yes. What's that package you have in front, driver?
Oh, I got a box of books. I got a box of books.
Oh. Well, I thought you'd never get here.
The South and 7th Street, Louis. That's Spike's house, Margot. You wait here, Louie.
Yeah, sure, boss. Sure.
Yeah,
Margot,
sure, boss.
Spike.
Sure.
Let's go in and see Danny, huh?
Good, I want to meet her. Look, those two boys are fighting. And that smaller boy is fighting.
It is. Hey, you youngsters.
Like all that tree, it's mine.
Stop picking on him, you big bully.
Oh, scram.
Gee, Miss Lane, I found this
You
tree.
did not.
Come on, you young hoodlums.
Right.
Hey, now, wait a minute, one at a time.
Not in the gutter.
Listen, young man. I suggest
Well,
that you
I
run
wonder
along
when the
and let
last
Spike
time
and
someone
Tree.
actually used the word scram in earnest. It had to have been like 1955 or something.
No, I actually, my grandfather used it, not, well, probably 20 years ago. I remember as a kid, he said it. Like, he was like, scram.
It wouldn't look well if I shot him, would it?
Boy, what a whale.
Hey, who do you think you are, Lefty Gomez or something? I'll get you, Spike.
That's another word that me and Lemon Pie need to bring back. That and suitors.
It's a beautiful tree. It hasn't got many needles, but see, you gotta have a Christmas tree when you got a girl in the house.
You're all right, Kingsley.
Oh, Blaze.
Have you been talking to
Blaze is taking off. Can't stay long. I need to get up early and eat something before 10 a.m. because I cannot eat anything before afterwards. Oh, you're surgery.
Oh, yeah, well. Be well. Hopefully that goes well.
Are you still here? I can play the introduction to the video for you if you want, because we were about to play it after this is over. If you're still here, let me know, and we'll play the introduction to Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. But if you're already gone, I understand. Just say something in chat if you want.
Sister?
Yes?
Nothing's happened to my dad yet, has it?
Why, of course not. We know your dad's missing, so we just came down to help.
Have you any idea where your father is, Spike?
Well, see, that's the thing. Jet, you gotta see this. I worked hard on it. Okay, I'm just gonna play it. All right, everybody, hang loose and check this out, because this is the theme song that we're gonna be watching for Cosmic Theta Theater with all of the cast in the program.
Dim the lights, grab a drink and prepare for the weirdest damn show this side of nowhere. Sci-fi, horror, some fantasy too. If it's old and bizarre, then it's perfect for you. Bad movies, oh hell yeah. Cheesy monsters, we don't care. With Theta Ranger as your guide, buckle up, it's a wild ride. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. We riff till the flick's in the dirt. From space to the grave, we mock what we crave with jokes that'll make your grandma hurt. We've got demons and aliens dropping on by. File 13's busting ghosts from the sky. Alowisters grinning, Pinhead's pissed. Sean's fixing models. Wait, what is this? B-movie madness, we're all unhinged. Bad dubs, bad wigs, and unholy cringe. Tentacles, zombies, and spaceships so cheap you'll laugh till you're crying or just lose some sleep. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 2117, where sanity's out on parole. The chat's got the jokes and we're roasting these blokes till the credits give up on their soul. Crypto's here, ready to probe. Bow before me, pathetic humans, or be disrobed. Ghostbusters with golden ticks, busting bad flicks with a proton fix. Alright chat, let's take bets. Does this alien die from bad CGI or random explosion? Oh, my money's on spontaneous combustion. We have such shit to watch. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 211117, where logic has left the chat. If it's corny and old, then we're breaking the mold. Now sit back, shut up and laugh. Theta's in charge and there's no escape. Another bad flick, just hit the tape. Grab some snacks and say a prayer. You're stuck with us, you're trapped in here. Welcome to the show, suckers.
All right. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that.
Computer generating program as well. It did catch my good side. So we'll give you that. Excellently done, good fellow. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you. It did.
Now, is this the file that you had sent to the tower to play?
Yes. Yes. Yes, it
Well,
is.
we're going to keep both of your commercials because that one obviously is meant for this particular program.
Well, it kind of has a combination of both, though. So it's up to you.
We'll run both.
Okay, cool. That sounds fine to me. All right.
Remember, I'm the producer of his program, not him.
Oh, that sounds great then, Sir Alistair. I appreciate it.
Well, he sold his soul for YouTube fame, like so many others.
Yeah,
Que
well,
sera, sera.
if it works, it works. You know, I mean, you got to do what you got to do sometimes, unfortunately. And who better to sell their soul to than Alistair? You know.
I'll be sure to take care of him until he pisses me off.
Exactly. I mean, you know, I trust you wholeheartedly with the souls that I find for you. All right. I hope that Sean liked that little part with him fixing the Enterprise D. Maybe he'll check it out.
Well, yeah, we'll have to probably play that one again when he arrives.
All right. Well, we can always play it right before the movie starts. So, all right.
He'll show up.
Thank you so much, Sigvaldson. I really enjoyed making that. I'm glad that y'all enjoy it too.
Mr. Jordan won't let him work there anymore.
I see. Now, have you asked the police for help?
Well, that's just the trouble, Mr. Cranston. I can't. Why not, Spike? Oh, it's kind of private. Well, here, you must tell us or we won't be able to help you. Well,
awesome. I'm glad y'all like that song.
I went there yesterday, and Mr. Jordan said he hadn't seen Dad, and when he did, he was going to have him thrown in jail.
Thank you.
What? Yeah. Mr. Jordan said my dad did
I make
or
these
something,
all on my own, Jedi.
My dad wouldn't do anything like that.
I'm sure he wouldn't, Spike.
Bet he wouldn't.
With programs,
Because
obviously,
that business really
but
belongs to him, and it's supposed to belong to me someday when I get big. If anybody's a thief, it's that old skinflint Mr. Jordan.
Now, look, Spike.
Spank?
First thing
His name is
we've got to do
Spank?
to find your father.
Yeah.
The best thing to do is to get the police to help us.
Oh, but maybe
all right. Have a good lay.
You and I both know that your dad didn't
Did I
do
just say have a good lay? I did.
He
Have
had
a good
lay down. He's ready for sleep.
All right. Have a good rest, and maybe you'll get laid while you're laying down. So, have a good night. Talk to you soon. And great show last night.
Anything wrong?
Yeah, that's right. Maybe they can find him, huh? Maybe they can find him.
Sure they can. You tell me what he looks like. Then you and Miss Lane go in the house, and I'll go to police headquarters.
Peace.
Good evening, Sergeant Murphy.
Well, season's greetings to you, Mr. Cranston.
Same to you.
Mr. Jordan
Sergeant,
signed me up to
Kingsley
the
Grover
Red
Sr.
Skull
has been
Youth
missing
Scouts.
for 2 days.
Mr. Jordan
Tell me
said
what he
it
looks
would be
like and we'll start
fun.
looking.
His son Spike told me that he was 5 feet 10, weighed about 165, was wearing a brown overcoat.
Calling all cars. Missing since last Friday. Kingsley Grover Sr. Height 5 feet. Harbor Patrol. This is headquarters. We're looking for Kingsley Grover Sr. Height 5 feet 10. Weight.
Thank you so much, Gunnar. Good show so far. I appreciate it. And you know what? I'm gonna give you the 2001: A Space Odyssey. Shit. All right. Thank you so much, Gunner. And then another $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, we're gonna go back.
Congratulations, Sigvaldason. I believe that's a gold set.
That is awesome.
Which means that I will be performing the Telltale Heart before we get to our featured presentation.
That's right, and I will be showing the infamous video of Batman that you might not have ever seen before. It is something to behold, and I'm going to do a whole stream on it one of these days. Maybe I'll do it in sections because it is very, very long, but it is very detailed. And it is amazing. Some of you might know what I'm talking about. You might have inferred what I'm thinking and going to show y'all. But y'all are going to be blown away. It is very, very cool. I fall asleep to these stories sometimes, and they're just so fun. And then Gunner sends in another $5. Thank you so much, Gunner. You're amazing. Thank you for making this an amazing show. Y'all are all producers as far as I'm concerned tonight. Y'all are making this channel grow and just having a good time with me. That's all I really want.
Sigvaldason, you'll be happy to know that we are producing the Silver Shroud. We are currently in the process of gathering audio assets and running them through the filter. We are going to be doing a casting call for stars within the coming weeks, alongside our first script. So please be patient.
Perfect. And here we go.
Dexter, do you want a snack?
Oh, no, sweet Dexter.
There's the boy.
There he is. Did you see the video? Because we can play it again later. Anyway.
Yeah. No. Well, we could catch it later. I think
Okay.
I was just stepping away.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely want you to see the part.
Just before we watch the zombie flick.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for the
Headquarters
support.
calling. Merry Christmas. If you got a stiff on ice about 5 feet in, wait.
Enjoy the show.
Hello, Louis.
Hello, Mr. Cranston. Did you find out anything about Spike's old man at police headquarters?
No, not yet. Miss Lane's still in the house?
Yeah, she's there with Spike and his sister. Say, the dog's all right. I didn't have to sneeze or nothing. He was so quiet, I thought he was froze or something. So put my hand inside the box. You know what happened?
No.
He bit my finger. He's a cod, all right. He's a cod.
Keep up the good work, Louis. I'm going in the house.
Okay, boss, okay.
Hello,
everybody.
Oh, Mom, hello, here. You were gone a long time, Mr. Cranston.
Oh, I missed this earlier. Rodimus, you're saying interesting Megazord. It's actually a triple changer. It's a lion that transforms into a dragon that transforms into warrior mode. So it's a triple changer Zord. So, yeah.
You better keep Ladua away from your machine. Chances are it might end up becoming a Decepticon.
Oh, no, it's powered by the Morphin Grid. I don't think it's able to...
A T-Cog's a T-Cog and a Spock is a Spock. If the Decepticons get a hold of the grid, you're going to have a real problem.
Oh, I don't know if they can do... Well, maybe Vector Sigma could. Yeah, maybe Vector Sigma. I don't know. We'll have to get to that when we come to that impasse.
Find him?
They'll get him soon, Spike. Don't be impatient now.
No, I won't be impatient. Say, would it be bad if you and Miss Lane went into the other room for a minute? I want to talk to my sister.
Captain Lydia, stop giving our plans away. Decepticon scum.
Arcade fight. Can't I, season my
We'll
food?
find him in time for Christmas.
See, my Zord's the size of, like, Devastator. It's like a combiner in itself.
The machine of the police looking everywhere. Hours pass.
Yeah.
And a word. Now we find Kingsley going up to old Mr. Jordan's office.
Mr. Jordan!
Who is it? Oh, it's you, is it? Get out of here.
Please tell me where my father is.
I don't know where that thieving father of yours is. If I did.
Not a thief of anybody
You're the one
but
who's
you
cooked
are.
here, bro.
You lying, dirty mouth.
You stole my
You don't got
father's
the
business.
gains
You
that
think
she
you're not
does.
you?
I'll pass you within an inch of your life, you little gutter snipe. Now, take that.
Please don't hit me with that chain again, please.
You don't like that, eh?
Please.
And that.
Please stop it.
Go on, get out. Get out.
matter? Kingsley, you're hurt.
You poor kid. How did you get that red welt across your cheek?
Mr. Jordan hit me with his cane.
Oh, you poor child. Come here, I'll wash it out.
Now we have to plan what we're going to do. Have you any suggestions, Spike?
Only one, Mr. Cranston.
What's that?
Well, it sounds kind of silly, maybe even to try it, but you see, Dad and me, I mean, Dad and I...
between you and me,
we always
Captain.
used to walk up the avenue on Christmas
Word
Eve.
called mortality.
Stings a little, doesn't it?
It's all right. Well, anyway, we'd look in the store windows and we'd see what we'd buy for ourselves and Janie and Mother when she was alive. If we had all the money we wanted, I thought I'd walk up the avenue tonight and... Well, I guess it sounds kind of silly, but I would like to.
That's a wonderful idea, Kingsley.
Wonderful.
Hey, Margot.
Yes, I'm
Just
Why don't you go
wonderful.
along and take a pencil and paper and write down all the things Spike would like for himself and his sister?
We never did that.
Why don't you go take this
No?
pencil and
No, just
paper
think
and
what
shove it
fun
up
you
your
have.
ass, Kingsley?
Take talking it over
While
with
you're
Jim
at
afterwards if
it,
you had to
some
live.
fish sticks. I give that Findus freezes the cod quite
We
well.
might even run into Dad.
Well, sure you might.
Aren't you coming with us, Mr. Cranston?
Well, yes, of course. I'll join you on the avenue, but first I want to get to police station again and check up.
Oh, Janie. Yes, Kingsley? You better stay here and watch those cookies don't burn again.
Yeah, you don't want the
I'll be with you
cookies
in a
to
little
burn,
while.
Lamont.
Take this Santa Claus off.
I want to remind everybody that's donated, if you have an idea for a scene that you want cats to reprise, then send it in the DM or send it in the chat, and I'll write it down. I already have Blazing Saddles, so if you have an idea for something that you want to see cats do, film-wise, not the adult films, please, but yeah, some classic films, something like that, then leave it in the chat and I'll write it down, and I'll get on that.
Well, I guess I can close the books for tonight. I've had a good year. Who's there? No one.
No one.
I
Of
guess I'll
course.
give myself a Christmas present of a new latch for the door. That Grover brat must have left it open. He's too smart, that boy. You don't have to worry about any Grovers ever again, Simon Jordan. Simon Jordan. That's going to look fine in new gilt letters on the door instead of Grover's Important Company. You're pretty slick, Simon Jordan.
This fella sounds quite lovely.
These books are fixed so cleverly
That is
even
true,
the
Wes.
Supreme Court couldn't tell that Simon Jordan didn't own
You
this
can always have a
company.
few more though, like Ginger.
Hey,
Maybe Ginger will
What's
stop
that?
by too.
who said that?
Ginger Wolf, cannot wait to get you the Black Widow suit on the 17th.
your
Yeah.
joke with you.
Where are you? I can hear your voice.
Of course you can
It's
hear
the
my
shadow!
voice, Simon Jordan. But you can't see me. I'm in the shadows.
That's why I call myself the Shadow, because I'm in the shadows. Do you
The
get
man
it?
is invisible. You know his supernatural talents.
I came to ask you about the Grovers.
Hey? What do you know about the
I like how
Grovers?
they expanded upon that in the movie, how he actually gets in their minds and he
Fool the Supreme Court.
kind of camouflages himself in their
You're
minds.
not a spirit, are you?
In a sense, yes. I try to represent the spirit of honesty and justice. And when Simon Jordan beats a child with his cane, steals from the father of that child like a low, sneaking thief, then I must talk to
The Shadow
I'm not
knows.
a thief.
No, I should not disgrace thieves by calling you one of them.
Hey?
You're a man too mean to be a thief, Jordan.
Yeah.
What do you want from this world?
None of your business what I want.
Hey,
You
Mage,
want money,
welcome.
nothing but
Sorry I
money.
How
couldn't
did your
come to your
show go,
stream.
my good fellow?
Yeah, sorry I couldn't stop by. I was busy, but I hope your show went well, sir.
With you.
Eh?
You're an old man. You don't have much longer to live.
What?
All your life's work is your money. It's rather an empty victory, isn't it? You're alone in the world. Your money doesn't do anyone any good, Simon.
Greetings, Purple Rhymes with
But you
Thorns.
can
Great to
rest
see
easy in
ya.
your shriveled
Greetings,
soul.
Your
sentient
horns look
beings.
as lovely as ever. For
Yes.
somebody who's still alive. Can't wait to see what happens when you join us.
Shadow.
There they are, Louis. Stop here. Margot, Spike. Hello.
Oh, hello there, Lamont.
on?
Oh, I thought I'd never pick you up.
We're beginning to worry, too.
How are things down at the police station?
Well, not much news yet, Spike. But they've got a couple of leads that might amount to something.
That's good.
Are you pretty near the end of your Christmas Eve walk, Spike?
We've got one more stop. Pop and me always stopped in
Thank
the
you.
cathedral. You know,
It
just
is very
down to the cove
cozy,
for a
isn't
minute.
it?
You don't have to be afraid. They'll let you in.
If you take us, they will, Spike.
Up these steps.
Come on, I didn't know there were as many windows in town. I'm dead. I've got a list of presents as long as... Oh, there's your arm.
Don't sweat, Miss Lane.
Oh,
hope
you
you've
have a
got the
birthday
preferred
song.
list.
Oh, I have.
Is it your birthday? Is it your birthday, Mage? Happy birthday! If it's your birthday, we'll sing you happy birthday if it's your birthday.
It's Tom Lehter's birthday today.
Oh, for Tom. Who's Tom Lehter?
Who's Tom Lehter?
Yeah,
Who is Tom Lehter?
yeah. I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh!
Who is he?
Tom Lehter is one of the most excellent musical known individuals from the Dr. Demento show. Him and his piano are quite legendary. Wrote such titles as The Masochism Tango, We'll All Go Together When We Go.
Oh,
Yes,
Dr.
yes.
Demento. Oh, yeah. What's his name plays Dr. Demento. I can't think of his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I know, Wes Cagle. I'm scared too.
I don't. Yeah, I've never heard. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I don't. I've heard Dr. Demento, but I don't know what it is. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe I'm just a sheltered little boy that needs a.
Well, that's okay. We will definitely get you up to snuff because obviously on Thursday, this coming Thursday, we are going to do our bit of Tom Lehrer tribute too. I will be performing a few songs proviso with the sheet music. So, you did hear the Taco Bell sound, my good fellow. You did hear the Taco Bell song.
Okay. I'm looking him up. Tom Lehrer. Okay. Yeah, I don't know this guy.
I'd ache for the touch of your lips, dear, but much more for the touch of your whips, dear. You raise welts like nobody else as we dance to the masochism tango.
I've heard you sing that song before. I thought it was something that you wrote yourself. That's crazy.
Oh, certainly not. No, I couldn't. No. You flatter me. You flatter me. I was well expired long before he was even born, my good fellow.
Well, shit, man. Now I feel like an ass. I do not know that. I'm gonna have to do some research and get into.
You must. You must indeed.
He also wrote a couple of songs for the 1970s PBS show The Electric Company. Yeah, I'm looking at that right now, actually. An Evening with Tom Lehrer this year. That was the year that was. I'm gonna have
The
to.
man is a legend with a storied career, and he is still among you at the ripe age of 94.
Yeah, it says he's an American mathematician and a genius musical satirist, comedian, songwriter, and performer. This sounds awesome. Thank you. I mean, it sucks that I didn't know about.
Paulison, spring is here. Spring is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer.
Yeah, I just saw that song when I was looking it up, "Poisoning Pigeons in the Park." I mean, it sucks that I was sheltered and didn't know about him, but I'm glad that I know about him now because I'm gonna definitely be looking into that. Cool. All right. Well, happy birthday.
Enjoy your exposure.
Yeah, happy birthday to Tom. Yeah, I'm
It's coming this
disappointed too.
Wednesday. It's going to be Wednesday the 9th, and then I believe he will be 95. Correct?
Possibly, but I haven't found his age yet, but yeah. I'm sorry, Buckethead. I don't know everything, but I do like to learn, and so
We're definitely going to have to get you up to snuff on some of the originals.
Yeah.
Yes, Werner von Braun, MLF. We all go together.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, that sounds
Once
awesome. Yeah.
rockets go up, who cares where they come down? It's not my department, says Werner von Braun.
Yeah. Well, now Theta knows, and knowing is half the battle. And while we're on that topic, you know, we might as well do a couple of commercials because you just brought.
Subscribe today, Tommy, if you love movies.
Hey, look at boobies! I like movies. Hey, Cinema Gulp, where are ya? Help!
Hey, take it easy.
But I lost Cinema Gulp.
Stay calm. Just go to YouTube to subscribe and hit the bell for all the latest videos.
Hey, we're Cinema Gulp and we drink your cinema.
Thanks, Joe. Now I can subscribe.
And subscribing is half the battle.
Greetings, weary traveler. You look alive. How unfortunate. But don't worry. Here, Casey spins tales of horror, sci-fi, and fantasy, each one carefully handcrafted like a cursed relic in an old curiosity shop. These stories don't just crawl into your ear, oh no. They come to life with eerie animations pulling you deeper into the abyss.
Casey's creepy creations linger.
So subscribe to Casey's Creepy Creations if you dare. And if you don't, well, let's just say, I do know where you sleep.
The pale moonlight.
Go give those channels some love. They are amazing channels. Ben at Cinema Gulp and Casey at Casey's Creepy Creations. I'd love to get him up to 500 subscribers, and I'd like to get him to write a story about the lore of his character too, because it's very fascinating. We had a conversation about it. I'd love to have him write a story about.
Yeah, I believe we had a conversation about that on the member stream.
Oh, y'all. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you so much.
We did that last Saturday, did we not?
Well, I know I just talked to him about it earlier today. But we might have talked about it then too. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish this story, and then we can get into the main feature.
Boy, this door is heavy. We can stand back here and listen.
All right, Spike.
Look, Lamont, that poor man over in the corner.
Yes.
Mr. Cranston, it's my dad.
What?
It's my dad. Daddy, Dad, speak to me. Excuse me. You won't speak to me.
Mr. Grover. Mr. Grover, this is your son. Don't you know him?
Dad.
I can't remember, Margot. This man has been hurt.
Let's get him outside, Lamont.
Do you remember your name, sir?
Gee, there's something wrong with him.
My name? You must try to remember. Truck. Skidding. Hit me. Oh. Why did you come to the cathedral tonight? It's Christmas Eve. Always come here. Who is we?
Praise to our eldritch God.
I'll have you know that we plan on rewriting.
Miss Lane leave some packages with you? Did she leave some packages? Did she leave some? She dumped them in the back of the hack and went to the kids. He, Spike, was talking all the way down about your father's old man. Is that the kid's old man with you? Yes, he is in
Kid's
pretty
old
good
man
shape
with
now.
you?
Oh, gee, that's the nuts. That certainly is. Now, Louie, don't forget to bring in those packages when I call you. All right, now, Mr. Grover. Just lean on me.
This is a very wholesome episode of The Shadow.
Watch this damn
A very
I'm all
Christmassy
right,
episode.
Hey, you're
Yeah,
fine
we haven't heard anybody take the righteous justice
Merry
yet.
Christmas,
Yeah,
children.
exactly. He threatened one person, but that's about
The
it.
lady of the house.
Oh, just wonderful.
We'll guarantee that when we do our Christmas episode of the Silver Shroud, there'll be more bullets flying than ever.
Fine. And how
Consider
about
it
you,
tips
young man?
for the Christmas
How have you been behaving?
I've been getting along all right.
Where did you get that nasty welt across your cheek? You haven't been in a fight, have you, son?
Oh,
Oh, no, sir. It was only an accident. What's
Mr. Jordan, what are you doing here?
I came to speak on a matter of business.
I don't believe this is the occasion for a business discussion.
Oh, I think it is, Mr. Grover. In going over the books tonight, I found that a great and terrible mistake has been made.
Huh?
The Grover Importing Company has been making more money than I thought, and over half of it is rightfully yours as partner in the company.
Partner?
Yes, part owner. And I hope you'll find it within your heart to forget any
your Christmas present is I won't beat the crap out of you
that you'll
tonight.
take over the
Now, that's today's
responsibilities
hospital.
of partner. partnership immediately. Yes.
That's a line
all I've got
that
to
would
say.
come from file 13.
Good night, and Merry Christmas to you all.
He accidentally got the cane shoved up his arse.
How can such an awful old man say such beautiful things?
Well, we haven't time to talk about whether he's awful or not. We have things to do.
We have things to do. Like get Santa Claus down here with his elves.
I got all the stuff right with me. Good. Bring it right in.
Look, presents. Are they flowers? Quiet, Janie. Of course they're not.
But they are, Kingsley.
Oh, don't kid me, Mr. Cranston.
You're not getting fired.
I don't know how I can ever repay you for what you, Miss Lane, and Mr. Cranston have done tonight.
We've been more than repaid, I assure you. Louis, don't bring that in here. I didn't tell you I wanted you to bring that in.
It might be,
I'm
Wes.
not even going to have to sneeze. Oh, I dropped.
Oh, Lamont, you're a darling. Did you get that puppy?
Well, yes.
Yes, that's right.
Why,
I didn't just find it around the corner.
right. Mr. Cranston got that for you as a surprise.
Margot, hear ye. It's about time for all three of you, and that means you too, Mr. Grover, to sit down and open some packages. We've got to go. You ready, Margot? Where's Louis?
Oh, not that one. That one's full of
Merry
cocaine.
Christmas to you all, and to you all, good night. Merry. Well, Margot,
Oh, wait,
Earlier
cocaine was
tonight,
probably legal around
it's
this
agreed
time.
on our interpretation
Isn't
of
very
charity.
commonplace, to be
Silly,
sure.
wasn't it?
I know what you mean, Lamont.
There should never be a thing called charity. There should never have been the necessity to create the word. In this short span we call our lives, if each man would only realize that every other man has dreams and hopes, this world wouldn't be a topsy-turvy place.
Damn
Then peace on
topsy-turvy
earth
world we
would be
live
a
in.
fact. Goodwill would be for every man.
A goodwill towards men. Okay, this is turning into It's a Wonderful Life,
Yeah,
not The
Mr.
Shadow.
You got a cold?
A box of books. Box of books?
You chose this one on purpose.
brought
Don't
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah,
was
but this is
literally
another
this was literally just the next one. Remember, I did my marathon of The Shadow. This was literally just the next one in the sequence.
One.
Yeah, another one. It's for you, Miss Lane.
You mean it's another puppy?
Yeah, it's my own idea. You see, when I went by the pet shop, and
Oh,
the was in the window, so I went in and set him on the
carolers.
You know what he does,
It's
Mr. Cranston?
a
No.
Christmas
He bit my finger.
special
Oh, he's a
where
cop. So I told him to go and get it
violence is
from Miss
on
Lane.
the
And I
shelf
charged him to
and
you, I did.
love's at the door.
Yes, Margot.
I'd like to say something.
Certainly. What do you want to say?
Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you, Margot and Lamont.
Oh, holy night, the stars
This
are brightly
Shadow Magazine.
shining. The
characters,
shadow
names, places, and
lurks
plot are fictitious.
behind your
Any similarity to
fucking
persons living or dead is purely
head.
coincidental. The Shadow Magazine is on sale at your local
Oh,
newsstand.
he's going to kill
Weed of crime bears
the
bitter
criminals
fruit.
that will
Crime
beat
does
you.
The shadow knows.
The shadow knows. There we go. All right, that was a wholesome Christmas episode.
That was quite literally the most uneventful episode of The Shadows I'd ever listened to.
That was so weird. I had no idea that The Shadow had an episode like that, and for it to fall right on the very beginning of this stream, yeah, that's the cruelest irony that I could have ever
It's Halloween yet, Thetazor. I thought you had this figured out.
Well, this was just the next one in the sequence. I thought for sure, because the last one was about...
Relax, my boy. We're just fucking with you.
I know, but the last one that I listened to right before, when I got home from work, it was about a midget that was pretending to be a little boy and stealing from his family. And so I thought for sure that they would have something crazy like that. And then all of a sudden it's a Wonderful Life with the Shadow comes on. And it's like, fuck, how do we make fun of this? All right, well.
It's a miracle on 35th Street and a half.
Yeah, you should have used one as the April. Yeah, I should have. Well, I didn't realize that they actually had one like this, Purple. I would have, but other than that, let's get to the song again. Do you want to check out and maybe get some beats going? Beetlejuice?
Now, when are we getting to the movie, or are we going to... we did hit the goal, I thought we were going to do some Edgar Allan Poe, then get to that.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay, yeah, let's do that then. Okay, you want to do some Poe right now? Okay.
Well, of course.
All right, let's get you full screen, sir. And
let's see here. We're going to have to put the libations away. One moment. There we are. It's good to have a drink every now and then, but now it's time to get to work. Let us see here. I think I know exactly which telling that I would like to do today. Yes, this particular number. This particular episode of Poe's Work is brought to you by the fine folks at Grey Tortoise Cigarettes, Nuka-Cola Corporation, and Iodine Toothpaste. Make your smile terrible and bring it on home with Iodine. Without any further fanfare, we're going to regale upon one of my personal favorite short stories by the great Edgar Allan Poe, The Telltale Heart. And thank you for supporting tonight's program. It means the absolute world, my good fellow.
yeah, let's go, sir.
Nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous I had been and am. But why will you say that I am mad? The disease had sharpened my senses, not destroyed, not dulled them. Above all was a sense of hearing acute. I heard all things in the heaven and in the earth, heard many things in hell. How then am I mad? Hearken and observe how healthily, how calmly I can tell you the whole story. It is impossible to say how the first idea entered my brain. But once conceived, it haunted me day and night. Object there was none. Passion there was none. I loved the old man. He had never wronged me. He had never given me insult. For his gold I had no desire. I think it was his eye. Yes, it was this. One of his eyes resembled that of a vulture. A pale, blue eye with a film over it. Whenever it fell upon me, my blood ran cold. And so, by degrees, very gradually, I made up my mind to take the life of the old man, and thus rid myself of the eye forever. Now, this is the point you fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing, but you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded, with what caution, with what foresight, with what dissimulation I went to work. I was never kinder to the old man than during the whole week before I killed him, and every night, about midnight, I turned the latch of his door and opened it, oh, so gently. And then, when I had made an opening sufficient for my head, I put in a dark lantern, closed, mind you, so that no light shone out. Then I thrust in my head. Oh, you would have laughed to see how cunningly I thrust it in. I moved it very slowly. Very, very slowly. So that I may not disturb the old man's sleep, it took me an hour to place my whole head within the opening so far that I could see him as he lay upon his bed. Ha! Would a madman have been so wise as this? And then when my head was well in the room, I undid the lantern cautiously. Oh, so cautiously. Cautiously, mind you, for the hinges creaked. I undid it just so much that the single thin ray fell upon the vulture eye. And then this I did for 7 long nights, every night just at midnight, but I found the eye was always closed. And so it is impossible to do the work, for it was not the old man who vexed me, certainly not. It was his evil eye. And every morning when the day broke, I went boldly into the chamber and spoke courageously to him, calling him by name in a hearty tone, and inquiring how he had passed the night. So you see, he would have been a very profound old man indeed, to suspect that every night, just at 12, I looked upon him while he slept. Upon the 8th night, I was more than usually cautious in opening the door. A watch's minute hand moves more quickly than did mine. Never before that night had I felt the extent of my own powers, of my sagacity. I could scarcely contain the feelings of triumph to think that there I was opening the door little by little, and need not even dare to dream of my secret deeds or thoughts. I fairly chuckled at the idea, and perhaps he heard me, for he moved onto the bed suddenly as if startled. Now you may think I thought I drew back, but no. His room was as black as pitch with a thick darkness, for the shutters were fastened through fear of robbers. And so I knew that if he could not see the opening of the door, I kept pushing it in on steadily and steadily. I had my head in and was about to open the lantern when my thumb slipped on the tin fastening, and the old man sprang up in his bed, and he cried out, "Who's there?" I kept quite still and said nothing. For the whole hour I did not move a muscle, and in the meantime I did not hear him lie down. He was still sitting up at the bed listening, just as I have done, night after night, hearkening to the death watches in the wall. Presently I heard a slight groan, and I knew it was a groan of mortal terror. It was not the groan of pain or grief, oh no! It was a low, stifled sound that rises from the bottom of the soul when overcharged with awe. I knew that sound well, too. Many a night, just at midnight, when all the world slept, it has welled up from my own bosom, deepening with its dreadful echo. The terrors that distracted me, I say I knew it well. I knew what the old man felt and pitied him, although chuckled. I did it hard. I knew that he had been lying awake ever since the first slight noise. When he had turned in the bed, his fears had been over since growing upon him. He had been trying to fancy them causeless, but could not. He had been saying to himself, "It is nothing but the wind in the chimney. It is only a mouse crossing the floor. It is a mere cricket which has made a single chirp." Yes, he had been trying to comfort himself with all these suppositions, but he had found it all in vain. All in vain. Because death, in approaching him, had stalked with the black shadow before him and enveloped the victim. And it was like the mournful influence of unperceived shadow that caused him to feel, although he never saw nor heard, to feel the presence of my head within the room. When I had waited a long time very patiently without hearing him lie down, I resolved to open a very, very little crevice in the lantern. So I opened it. You cannot imagine how stealthily, until at length of a single dim ray, like the thread of a spider, it shot out from the crevice and fell upon the vulture eye. It was open. Wide open. And I grew furious as I gazed upon it. I saw it with perfect distinctness, all a dull blue with a hideous veil that overchilled me to the very marrow of my bones. But I could not see nothing else but the old man's face or person. But I directed that ray by instinct precisely upon that damn spot. And now I've not told you. Now what you mistake for madness is but an over-acuteness of the senses. Now, say there must come to your ears a low, dull, quick sound, such as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I knew that sound well, too. It was the beating of the old man's heart. It increased my fury, as the beating of a drum stimulates a soldier into courage. But even as I refrained and I kept still, I scarcely breathed. I held the lantern motionless, and tried how steadily I could maintain the ray upon the eye. Meantime, the hellish tattoo of the heart increased. It grew quicker and quicker and louder every instant. The old man's terror must have been extreme. It grew louder, and I say louder every moment. Do you mark me well? I have told you that I'm nervous, so I am. And now the dead hour of the night, amidst the dreadful silence in that wretched old house, so strange a noise excited me into uncontrollable terror. Yet for some minutes longer I refrained and stood still. The beating grew louder and louder. I thought the heart must burst. And now new anxiety had seized me, the sound that would be heard by a neighbor. The old man's hour had come. With a loud yell, I threw open the lantern and leapt into the room. He shrieked once and once only. And in an instant I dragged him to the floor, pulled the heavy bed over him, and then I smiled gaily to find the deed so far done. But for many minutes, the heart beat on with that muffled sound. Ah, yes, that muffled sound. This, however, did not vex me. As would not be heard through the wall, at length it ceased. The old man was dead. I removed the bed and examined the corpse. Yes, he was stone dead. I placed my hand upon the heart and held it there for many minutes. There was no pulsation. He was stone dead. The eye would trouble me no more. If you still think me mad, you will think no longer when I describe the wise precautions I took for the concealment of the body. The night waned and I worked hastily, but in silence. First I dismembered the corpse. I cut off the head and the arms and the legs. And then I took up 3 planks from the mooring of the chamber and deposited it all between the scalpings, and then replaced the wood so cunningly that no human eye, not even his, could have detected anything wrong. There was nothing to watch out, no stain of any kind, no blood spot with her. Left to wearing flat, a tub that goes on. When I made an end to these labors, it was 4 o'clock. Still dark as midnight. As the bell sounded with the hour, there came a knocking at the street door. I went down to open it with a light heart, for what now had I to fear? There entered 3 men who introduced themselves with perfect suavity as officers of the police. A shriek came from the neighbor. That very night, a suspicion of foul play had been aroused. Information had been lodged at the police office, and they, said officers, had been deputed to search the premises. I smiled for what had I to fear. I bade the gentleman welcome. The shriek, I said, was in my own dream. The old man I mentioned was absent in the country. I took my visitors all over the house. I bade them search and search well. I led them at length to his chamber. I showed him his treasures, secured, undisturbed. The enthusiasm, my confidence. I brought chairs into the room and desired them here to rest for their fatigues. Well, I myself, in the wild audacity of my perfect triumph, placed my own seat upon the very spot beneath the reposed corpse of the victim. The officers were satisfied. My manner had convinced them I was singularly at ease. They sat, and while I answered cheerily, they chatted of familiar things. But ere long, I felt myself getting pale and wished them gone. My head ached, and I fancied a ringing in my ear. But they still sat, and they still chatted. The ringing became more distinct, continued to become more distinct. I talked more freely to get rid of the feeling, but it continued to gain definitiveness, until at length I found that the noise was not within my ears. No doubt I now grew very, very pale. I talked more fluently and with a heightened voice, yet the sound still increased. And what could I do? It was a low, dull, quick sound. Oh, no. Much a sound as a watch makes when enveloped in cotton. I gasped for breath, and yet the officers heard it not. I talked more quickly, more vehemently, but the noise steadily increased. I rose and argued about trifles in a high key with violent gesticulations, but the noise steadily increased. Why would they not be gone? I paced around the floor, to and fro in heavy strides, as if excited, fury by the observations of the men. But the noise steadily increased. Oh, God, what could I do? I foamed, I raved, I swore. I swung the chair upon which I had been sitting and grated upon the boards. But the noise arose all over and it continually increased. It grew louder and louder, and the men chatted pleasantly and smiled. Was it possible they heard not? Almighty God, no! No, they heard, they suspected, they knew. They were making a mockery of my horror. This I thought and this I think, but anything was better than this agony. Anything was more tolerable than this derision. I could bear these hypocritical smiles no longer. I felt that I must scream or die, and now again hark louder and louder and louder and louder. Villains! I shrieked. Dissemble no more, I admit the deed. Tear up the planks. Here's the beating of his hideous heart.
Hell yeah, man.
It was okay.
Now listen at you.
Really well done, man. That's
that
got to
was
be
awesome.
clipped. You got to just clip that and put that up on your channel there, Tony.
I already have the cask of
Alistair.
Amontillado, so I already clipped that one, and it's on my channel, so I'm going to do that one for this as well, because that was awesome. Yeah,
I think Alistair needs to do some of these readings for Tony's channel. That would...
maybe do so.
Easy wins.
I can maybe make some animations if you want to for it. That would be...
But it's of no course, because you see, whenever I harvest the audio, I will just use this particular image of the radio right here and exit stage left.
Oh, there you go.
And it will be as if it were a wonderful radio program.
All right. Sounds
Thank
good.
you for indulging me, and thank you to the valued individuals here in tonight's program for supporting our good friend Theta of the Grid. You have been fantastic, my good fellows, and the night's only started.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you.
But of course, my friend, but of course.
All right, and I'm going to do my part, and we're going to show this Batman video. All right. Let's see. This is Gotham 1919. This is part 15.
Before
so
the Batman could take on the likes of Clayface, Mr. Freeze, and Jack the Ripper, Bruce Wayne first had to go on a journey. This journey would transform the young man into an instrument of vengeance.
Yeah. So what this is a book that Giant Panda made about if Gotham was a real city, and this is all. Batman was born in 1889, or Bruce Wayne was born in 1889, and so this is his life if he grew up in the Great Depression, and it's amazing. It really is. I highly suggest y'all check it out. But if y'all don't, I'm gonna be doing a series on this specific book. It's incredible, and this is just a little taste to give y'all what it's really like.
Upon leaving Gotham City in 1879, Bruce first went to Europe. He sought out masters of crafts that he hoped would prove invaluable in his crusade against crime.
This is just a little taste of it.
His quest was an attempt to prevent his tragedy, the loss of his parents, from happening to anyone else. Upon arriving in Europe, he met with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Doyle pointed him to his associate, Joseph Bell. Bell was a Scottish surgeon and emphasized the importance of observation and deduction in a medical diagnosis. Bruce learned from these two experts that no detail should be left unobserved, no stone unturned in an investigation. He also trained in escapology, or escape artistry. He considered this a necessary skill to have should he ever find himself in a tight spot.
It's done like a documentary, like if this really happened.
Combat experts as well. One of his most trusted mentors was Theodore Wildcat Grant, a British boxer known for his ferocity in the ring. Grant took to this name and wore a mask crafted to make him look the part. Bruce's travels took him to other parts of the world as well, such as East and West Asia. With each stop, he learned more about psychology, forensic science, and combat, both armed and unarmed. One thing that fascinated him in his travels was the work of Siegfried Marcus and the work of Carl Benz. Carl Benz had developed a gasoline-powered vehicle known as the Benz Patent Motorwagen. Bruce witnessed the news that Benz's wife, Bertha, had taken the vehicle on a trip from Mannheim to Vorsheim and back. This impressed upon Bruce the possibilities such a vehicle presented. He had also studied the work of Siegfried Marcus and his own respective gasoline-powered vehicle. Marcus's vehicle was much more practical in design and aesthetic, and Bruce began to formulate his own designs based on the work of both engineers. He wanted to create his own motor-powered carriage for quick and easy transport. Bruce's final stop in his training was with Sigmund Freud, who taught him psychology. Though Bruce learned valuable information, he disagreed with Freud on numerous counts, even proposing his own theories once he had learned enough. Freud was insulted by his students' questioning, and
once
cut
you
off
get
their
into the
training
villains
early,
and stuff, it
though
gets
Bruce
really
had planned
cool.
to leave not long after regardless. Bruce Wayne's journal recounts his time with Freud as informative yet stagnant. Bruce considered Freud a stubborn and abrasive mentor. Bruce returned to Gotham in 1891, his heart set on returning to his homeland. He was met by Alfred Pennyworth, who was overjoyed to see his ward. Bruce knew that Alfred had worried about him, but he was also happy to see the man who had taken on a fatherly role in his life.
Looks
Young
like John
Wayne wasted
Cleese.
no time after getting settled.
Yeah.
He formulated a plan of action. Having encountered numerous cultures, Bruce was fascinated with the symbolism of the bat. In the West, they were symbols of fear, vampires and harbingers of death. In the East and Asia Pacific, they were symbols of luck and prosperity.
You know, I thought this was a little shorter. Why don't we do the, I'll just say it, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice!
Hey, what's going on?
What's up? What's up, Beats?
Well, some people were asking me about Saturn earlier on a 10K celebration show. Shout out to Words of React Attack. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. That's cool, man. Are you I think you were around 1889. Did you you remember
that was a weird time. A lot of people were like totally into the occult. So I got a lot of work, but it wasn't really like substantial work. It was like one and done. So it's like, hey, get rid of this guy. He's an asshole.
Well, do you remember the legend of the Batman?
Absolutely not. I hear he kind of looks like me though.
He kind of does. I've
what
heard
the
that.
hell? Maybe we're related. Who knows?
Maybe. All right, we'll finish this off.
The criminals and people in general were superstitious. The tales he'd heard of Springfield Jack, pig-headed women, and other such legends had shown him this.
Yeah, I always forget about
He
that.
crafted a suit using a bulletproof vest, a mask similar to Theodore Grant's, and other tools and instruments. The result was something that he was sure would strike terror into the hearts of criminals in Gotham. Donning this suit, Bruce became something otherworldly, something terrifying. He became the Batman. He attempted to construct his own gasoline-powered vehicle, but he could not complete it entirely. He would revisit that project consistently. He set out with his war on crime almost immediately. He took on Basil Carlo, the disgruntled stage actor, and Mr. Freeze, the tragic scientist.
Yeah, see, they have like their own versions of these characters. It's really cool.
In these cases,
that guy looks like he's a big daddy
Batman
from
wanted
that
to find out who
Bioshock
had been
video
behind
game.
Yeah, Big Daddy, damn straight. You're right.
Now an adult, Bruce could see just how much more Gotham had sunk into its own filth.
This guy, Giant Panda,
gangs
he
ran
invested a
rampant,
lot of money into
and
getting
pickpocket
actors and
rings
stuff
operated
to film, to shoot
Worse
these
than that, corrupt
uh,
city officials made money off of
characters
the
and make the props and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Bat set to work identifying
This would make a
who
great
had
movie.
to gain.
Yeah, exactly. I want to see it. I love it, man.
He wanted to believe, even above reason, that there had been some plot devised.
There's
found
like a
himself
4-hour
continually frustrated by
long
the lack of
video
evidence
on
to support this
the
belief.
entire history
The
of
Batman
Batman
kept his ear to the
1919.
ground, and eventually he began to hear whispers of a man. This man was sometimes found.
I mean,
at
it
a
has
local
like, you know,
bar,
the origins of the
bragging about his
Joker
past
and
career as a highway
Riddler.
robber. Going to the bar, the unlucky Dak, the Bat confronted the man in an alleyway. His name was Joseph Chilton. Chilton was terrified to be confronted by such a fearsome creature. The Batman had been considered nothing but a rumor by most. Despite his involvement in the apprehension of Clayface and Mr. Freeze, no one had seen the Batman other than the two criminals. Upon interrogation, Bruce discovered that this man had merely been trying to make money for liquor. He had killed the Waynes out of desperation. Rage filled the Batman, and he pulled off his cowl, revealing his identity to the terrified man. This could have nearly ended the Batman's career before it had even gained traction, but Bruce didn't care. Regardless, Chilton,
I'm actually noticing that there's a lot of parts that aren't actually... I think there's original content in this video.
Yeah, they changed it to fit the time period, it seems. Yeah.
I'm saying specifically like giant. This is a lot of this stuff isn't Giant Panda's content. This is so.
Having resolved his parents' murder,
let me actually show you a see like this. I'm just gonna.
Oh, it was almost over.
I know. I just want to show y'all like a little bit of like.
He's shown his face proudly for all to see, spiraling full on into his duality. He would lash out almost as if he was another person. Many years later, after his
There's
death,
a lawyer you can trust.
I mean, see, like this is actually Giant Panda's content.
That Edward was special. He was much more aware of the goings-on of the world than other children his age. Criminals, most especially its patients. Monsters were made in Arkham Asylum, and all we can do now is try our best to forget.
All right, so anyway, I just wanted to show y'all a little bit of that because I'm going to be doing a series basically going over this. I think it's kind of a fun little topic. It's a book. It's a book that's it's really long and it's really fun, and I think y'all will enjoy it. But anyway, let's get to the actual movie that we came here to see tonight, and I want you to see the music video, so we're gonna play it again, buddy. Let's go. Cosmic Theta Theater 2117. Watch out for your part.
Ready to probe, bow before me, pathetic humans, or be disrobed. Ghostbusters with golden ticks, busting bad flicks with a proton fix. Alright chat, let's take bets. Does this alien die from bad CGI or a random explosion? Oh, my money's on spontaneous combustion. We have such shit to watch. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 2117, where logic has left the chat. If it's corny and old, then we're breaking the mold. Now sit back, shut up and laugh. Theta's in charge and there's no escape. suckers.
Did you like that part?
Yeah, that was cool.
I like
Yeah, you put out a part that I had messed up on that part of that ship.
I know. I watched because that's my favorite ship, so I watched that episode. So I was like, I thought that would be perfect to put in there.
Yes, but I never work when I'm on the stream.
Well, I think that it was you did a great job on those ships, and I'm glad that you appreciated that.
And Gunner's right. He says that was a good speaker workout if you haven't cranked them up in a while.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
Orphan Zane. Check him out. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Orphan Zane, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for stopping by. You missed Alistair. He did a Telltale Heart, and we're gonna be clipping that and putting it on the channel, so you can go back and check it out.
Well, we still need to get that file from you at some point.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'll send it to you. I can send you the cask of Amontillado too. So
right on.
Yeah, so we can do that. And yeah, so now that we got that out of the way, we are going to get to the main program, Night of the Living Dead. In color.
Ledoux's got to head out. She's got
have a great night, Captain Ledoux. Thank you so much for your support in your mega chat. God bless. Have a great night. You're always welcome here, and thank you so much. Yeah, may the power protect you, and have a great night.
Take care of yourself, kid. Hey. Good job today, kid. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Great night. Get those mental gains in your sleep.
So what's this movie called here? Or did we see the title yet?
Night of the something, Night of the pea shooter.
I mean, it kind of looks a little weird in Technicolor.
Night of the 1,000 toilet visits.
Night of what happens when you drink too much.
Night of the visit to Taco Bell and spending the rest of the night.
There it is.
Oh, Night of the Living Dead. Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't know that's what we were watching?
We get to see some of the Maitland.
I knew it was some zombie-ish movie, but
oh, okay. Have you seen this one?
This movie,
no.
Bro, we didn't do it.
I've not seen it.
Y'all ain't missing much.
You know, the remake to this is actually one of the only remakes that's actually really a good remake.
Yeah.
Oh, Mage actually just said that too. That's funny. The only remake of this that's good is the 1991. I completely agree. Yeah.
They could. They're gonna make a remake of this and call it Night of the James Taylor Fans.
West.
But,
you hear that?
He's coming for your ass.
You hear that? Yeah. I heard DC doing some James Taylor last night.
Mr. Stark, before he took that night off, that was like one of the last things he said. He's like, Doomcock, you're doing this in front of West Cagle. You're gonna piss me off.
Yeah, it was great. It was so good. Yeah, Harvey was on his best behavior actually, too.
There wasn't any attack.
I didn't. Not that I saw. He was pretty chill. He was very zen. You know, he was goose frabaing pretty much the whole time. This film in color is a crime against humanity.
Yeah, you know.
What? Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now we've still got a 3-hour drive
you
back.
You can tell
We're
that
the
filtering for
it really
it is very weird looking.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh,
that was a soccer singer. The pussy maker himself. You were in shock. You were in shock. Yeah, I gotcha.
You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
This guy's a
5
nerd.
minutes to put the wreath
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
of
grave
course.
and 6 hours to drive back.
This guy's gonna become zombie.
Mother wants to remember,
Oh, yeah.
so we trot 200 miles into
He's
the
even got
country
the
and see
smug
spaces.
nerdness, the nerd
Yeah,
smug.
he's a comic book guy.
Well, I mean, and look at those lenses too. Those are like so thick.
Yeah.
We're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problem.
Ah, missed the whole.
Yeah, what's the worst that'll happen?
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
Yeah, Coke bottle glasses, exactly. Yeah, cover the movie. Yeah, this is a great movie, man. And we're gonna do the Return of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead, and Dawn of the Dead.
No, I had never had any clue that Night of the Living Dead was the one I knew of was a remake.
Well, it's late.
Oh, yeah.
If you'd gotten up earlier.
This is what, 1960 something?
Yeah.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk.
I'm pretty sure it's
There
either
it is.
early 60s or late 50s.
Let me check the old
I just
Intertron.
want to chime in just to say that we are also going to have a wacky movie night for my channel members Wednesday night.
Awesome.
Backstage, we're going to be watching movies that are only just better than Snow White. That's going to be the theme. We've got The Amazing Bulk, Birdemic, and Troll 2 lined up for a triple feature.
Birdemic Shock and Terror?
Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know they did a sequel to that too, right?
They've done 2.
Oh, they
Yeah.
did 2? And then there's another one, I think it's called I'll look it up and I'll tell you in a second. It's called
You're talking about Replica.
I wonder what happened to the
Replica?
Replicant.
Replicant, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is such a bad movie too, but better than Snow White.
One from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
You see, the birds
Yeah,
and the
a little spit and
bees,
polish.
when a
Clean this
man
up.
loves a woman,
Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one.
he's pulling out his penis.
So, yeah, I just looked. This is 1968.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Pretty darn groovy.
Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh?
Dexter's barking. I gotta go find out what's going on.
Oh, Dexter.
I want to get a cat named Mandark.
Mandark?
You know, Dexter's Lab, Mandark.
Hey, I mean, praying's for
Oh,
church, huh?
oh, wow. Man, that hit me like a ton of
haven't
bricks.
seen
I
you
had
in
forgotten
church
about that
lately.
name.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there.
Remember that? And I sold
you
my
used to
soul
really
to
be
Satan
scared.
right after that. He was so right.
Johnny,
You're still afraid.
stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're coming to get you,
Stop
Barbara.
it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a
Is
child.
Boris
They're
Karloff.
coming for you. Look,
The
there
first
comes
3
one of
films
them
in
now.
George A. Romero's Dead series are
He'll
the
hear
only
you.
really good
Here he
ones.
comes
Night of the
now.
Living Dead
I'm
68,
getting out.
Dawn of the Dead
Johnny.
1978, and Day of the Dead. I completely agree. Return of the Living Dead is very weird, but it's enjoyable in a different way. He just wants a hug.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Oh. Why doesn't he eat him? There's a fresh body that he just killed right there. There's a fresh dead body that you just left. Why do you need hers?
Because they're coming to get her. And she's like, fuck that, I'm gonna drive barefoot. Women drivers, you know what I mean? Send more cops! Oh wait, that's the other one. Send more paramedics.
That's a smart zombie. That's back when zombies, I guess, still had brains. You know, it's been so long since I watched this movie, I didn't realize how much zombies had devolved in modern movies. Like, this zombie knows how to, like, try to open the door, how to use a tool to break the window. Zombies in modern films, they are just completely useless. They just run around and try to bite.
You definitely need to watch Fido.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen Fido.
It's a great film. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It makes everything that happened in this movie like, you know, a joke.
Another good zombie movie, it's in Spanish, is Wreck.
Yeah.
Wreck is another good one. I'm trying to think of some of the obscure zombie movies that I've seen. Oh, Pontypool. Pontypool's a good one. Oh, The Serpent and the Rainbow. Yeah. Train to Busan. Oh, if you haven't seen Train to Busan, that's a really good zombie movie.
Hey, Dead Alive is great. Don't make anything fun of Dead Alive.
Dead Alive too. Yeah. Dead Set is a fun. Yeah, those are a few of the obscure ones that I've seen. Train to Busan is a Korean film, though. It's really good, though.
Sigvaldison, who's trying to be the dungeon master, says she sees a sword in the tree. She pulls it out and feels raw power radiating through her. Now clad in plate armor and wielding a +5 Vorpal Holy Avenger, the zombie is now the hunter.
Damn straight. Dog named Fido. You knowing French spelling. Yeah, Sigvaldison, I gotta get you on the D&D adventure thing that I'm gonna be doing. I think Wes Cagel's in, Max Redstone, DJ Play Nice, And I think we need one more person. So if you want to be involved in that, Sig, that'd be really cool. I remember the name Night of the Creeps. I don't remember the movie though. Yeah, that'd be cool, Sig. And the owner of the house enters. Ah, human, the only animal I have yet to add to my collection.
We really are scarier when we're, dead. Hey, baby, give me a kiss.
A famous beat line. Why do zombies forget they have knees? I don't know. I have a feeling this is a dad joke, or are you legitimately asking?
Well, I mean, look at him. He's walking around like he's got a stick shoved up his ass.
That's true. That is true. No. See, Wes Cagle, this is going to be a very simplified version. Yeah, we're just going to basically pick your superhero name,
be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about
your
us.
abilities, what class, and then your advantages and stuff.
The truck is out of gas. This pump out here is
It's
locked.
meant
Is
to
there
be
a
like
key?
a one adventure.
We can try to get out of here if we can get some
deal.
gas. Is there a key?
So I'll have all the rules and stuff, and I'll send them out to y'all. It'll just be like a page, basically, like your sheet.
I suppose you've tried this.
Uh-oh, interracial danger in this time. Yeah. Well, that's what was so popular about this movie is
Do you
that
live
they had
here?
a black main character. It was kind of
Well,
like
at the end of the day, when everybody is, coming back from the dead, I don't think skin color is a problem whenever
No,
everybody's
exactly.
gray.
Yeah.
The bad guys are no longer black. The bad guys are gray.
Oh, okay. You're just tooting your own horn. I gotcha, West.
We've got to get out of here. We have to get where there's some other people.
Yeah, I don't have the predate 1980 stuff. I have the
Maybe we better take some
modern
food.
stuff, unfortunately.
I'll see if I can find some food.
I have not seen that one, Buckethead. At that time, it was rare to have a black guy who wasn't a bad guy. Yeah, maybe. That might be true. Well, no, this was 1968. This was during, like, the, revolution, like...
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Sig Volson says, nope, these zombies are racist. They avoid him as they're afraid of him.
Have we seen a zombie come out yet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're in the house.
Oh, okay.
What's happening?
How you think it's happening?
Yeah, they killed her boyfriend.
Yeah, nerd guy went the way of the dinosaur.
Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Yeah. They're very smart zombies. I forgot how smart these
They're
zombies
smart
are.
enough to also get on the CV and go send more cops.
I mean,
Is
they
that
actually...
OJ?
There are two of them out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Have you seen any more?
basically.
around? I
Depends.
can
Is
take
there
care
a
of
glove
those.
lying around?
And that's Nicole right there.
Afraid, but we...
Yep. Okay, this is literally Nicole and OJ at this point.
The sound design on this movie is horrible.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The character of Ben wasn't written as a black man. It just turned out to be a black guy who was the best actor for the role. See, and that's what we should have that back. The best person for the role gets the job, not just because they're skin color or male or female. Smash it.
Oh, is there any candy inside this beyond the other?
So are these zombies like, did they get sick or did they rise from the grave?
No, this is a radioactive accident, I believe.
Okay.
It's like an atomic bomb. Or I
No,
forget
no. Night of the Living Dead is a comet.
Oh, it was a comet.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay. But it was the radiation from the
It
comet.
animates
Okay.
the dead.
I gotcha.
Okay, so those people were kaput.
These people were dead.
Yeah, isn't that something? Purple Rhymes is Orange. They actually did that at one point. They actually picked the best actor and ignored the skin color. Yeah. Back when we're men. Back when men were men and women were women.
Back when zombies were zombies.
Yeah. They actually did a homage to this scene that they just did in the Dawn of the Dead movie. Ooh.
I didn't think the zombies felt pain. What?
Yeah, I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. These zombies are different than the zombies that we know these days. Like in modern age, these zombies are actually intelligent. They use weapons. They know how to open doors. Apparently.
Send more paramedics.
They prefer previously living. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Don't look at it.
Looks like she's about to turn.
Yeah, well, I think that it's just the color. Like in black and white, she would have looked fine. I think that trying to change it into a colored version, that's what made her look weird. You can see it every once in a while when the scene changes. You can see the gray start to. Yeah, that's what I remember too.
Yeah.
In Return of the Living Dead, the zombies were just as smart as humans.
Yeah, just go ahead and burn it right there on that wooden porch.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, these guys really are pretty stupid. I'm surprised they're not dead yet.
Yeah, it's not like the lacquer on the paint of the house is gonna, not catch on fire or anything.
Now she's ready to eat you, buddy.
Yeah, she looks
baby,
like
give me a
it.
kiss. We've come for your daughter, Chuck.
She says, it's TWO. It's TWO.
It's TWO. It's TWO.
Oh, sweet mystery of love.
Hey, have a good night, Sigvaldison. I hope you have a great night, and thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna play this one more time just because I want to show. I enjoy it.
When the moonlight strikes and the shadows crawl for furry faces answering the call. Ghosty whispers in the midnight air, but don't you fret, cause the cats are there. Who you gonna meow? Ghost chasers, paws on the prowl. Ghost chasers, feline facts in their proton packs, and they're laying down traps. Ghost chasers, with whisker precision and tails held high, they leap through walls where the spooks might lie.
Someone asks you if you're a super chat, you say yes.
Well, yeah.
Sorry. Those were the terror dogs. They were supposed to be the terror dogs. Thank you, Purple Rhymes is Orange. Yeah, because those were supposed to be the terror dogs. The
Why don't you see if you can find some wood,
Vince
some boards, something
Clortho
about
and
fireplace, something we can
Zool.
nail this place up.
The gatekeeper and the keymaster.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, they're supposed to be cuddly. I mean, they weren't supposed to be terrifying. That's all. Yeah.
Look, I know you're afraid. I'm afraid too. But we have to try to board the house up together. Now, I'm going to board up the windows and the doors. Do you understand? We'll be all right here. We'll be all right here until someone comes to rescue us. But we'll have to work together. You'll have to help me. Now, I want you to go in and get some wood so I can board the place up. Do you understand? Okay?
What's wrong with her?
She's in shock, I guess. She's an idiot.
Well, whenever you see somebody come back, and it's like, especially if it's somebody that you knew,
If File 13,
really feel it.
if I'm just gonna speak for File 13, she probably needs a good slap in the face.
Oh! Learn to throw your voice. Check this out.
He probably just needs to be slapped in the face.
Nice. That's a good ventriloquist act you got there.
Hey, what can I say when you're supernaturally endowed?
You know, that is lore correct in canon. He does throw his voice. Beats. You do throw your voice very well.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
How else am I going to, write a marriage or two?
Yeah, exactly. I remember you did it to Gina Davis, I believe. Or no, Aunt Lydia.
I was about to say, I think you're thinking wrong.
Yeah. It's been a little bit. Barbara,
I have to talk to Barbara.
Why do people always want me to say the lines? I don't want to talk to Barbara. Turn around and look behind you. Hey, how you doing?
I have these 3 little wooden sticks. What can I do with them? Absolutely nothing. You can shove them up your ass and your coat.
I was about to say, you could probably start a pretty decent fire with That's not the only thing I wanted to put in Gina's mouth, know what I mean?
Yeah.
She says, can you carve these into a cylindrical shape and round the top?
Mama's getting lonely.
Yeah, I miss my fiance. And then so he does it, and she goes, no, cut it in half. He was right.
Now cut it in half again, actually.
Yeah.
If you paint a pair of glasses on it, you wore glasses.
Yeah, she at least was holding the door up.
Yeah, she was touching the door. She has the blankest stare I've ever seen any actress have.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's one of them.
If we have to, we can run in here and board up the doors.
She's one of those, if I met in real life, I would be like, okay, you are fucking nuts. You just came out of a mental asylum or something.
I like how they practically have a lumber house in the a lumber yard available to them inside the house. Every time she's on the screen, you notice you hear crickets.
Yeah, that's true.
Is there a reason for that?
Maybe because she's just so dull.
Well, I mean, you hear them here, but when the camera's on her, they get louder.
Yeah, they get louder.
That truck I have out there. There's a radio on the truck. I jumped in to listen to
this.
A big gasoline truck came screaming right across the road. But there must have been 10, 15 of those things chasing after it. Grabbing and holding on. Now, I didn't see them at first.
Has she said one word yet?
I could just see that the truck
in the beginning, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, in the beginning.
Those things were catching up to her.
She's like, she hasn't said one word since she's gotten into that house.
Slammed on my brakes.
That guy's just talking to himself, basically.
Right through the guardrail.
She's just
No, you're wrong. He's talking to the walls. She just
Oh, the
happens to
walls.
be there.
Yeah, my bad.
I guess the driver must have cut off the road.
They better
The
leave that
gas
fucking
station
piano
by Beekman's
alone.
Diner.
Oh.
It went right through the billboard, ripped over a gas pump, and never stopped moving.
Yeah, that's true,
Like I was
Purple.
like a moving bonfire.
Yeah.
Didn't know if the truck was going to explode.
Speaking
or
of
what.
zombies, Tony and Sean have to shoot some more zombies really soon.
Still you're the man.
Ooh.
Yes.
Screaming.
I would like to do that too. I did. I got use your words too. I got a gift card to Steam, so I got that game.
Oh,
so
cool.
I'll be doing that
diner
on
to see
some
if-
stream sometime.
If there was anyone there who could help me.
That sounds good.
It was when I noticed that
I didn't know what else to get. There was
entire place
Jackbox,
had been in a
but
circle.
I like use your words. I like the trip, like
wasn't
the
a sign of
the
life
improv.
left, except
Yeah.
Of that game.
It's
I know
actually
there were
good
more
training.
streams.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I invested in it.
I realized that
Well, invested my gift card into it instead
I
of
was
getting
alone
another type of game.
50 or 60 of those things just standing there.
And then I also got the Arkham
Staring at
trilogy because I had some money left over on it.
Is that
so.
still on
Started
sale?
to drive.
I don't know. I can check real quick for you. It's
plowed right
85%
through
off,
them.
so it's only $8.99 for all three
They
games.
didn't move. They didn't run or
It's a really good deal. Let me check real quick.
just stood there staring at me. Just wanted to crush them. They scattered through the air like bugs.
Like bugs.
We were riding in the cemetery, Johnny and me. Johnny,
Who you gonna
We-
meow? Ghost
we came
chaser.
to put a wreath on my father's grave. Johnny, and he said, "Can I have some candy?" Barbara. We didn't have any.
This woman ain't getting no damn Oscar.
And oh, it's hot in here. Hot.
I would say why don't you take your clothes off, but you're so annoying. I don't even want to see you naked.
And he said, "Oh, it's late. Why did we start so late?" And I said, "Johnny, if you'd gotten up earlier, we wouldn't be late." Johnny asked me if I were afraid. And I said, "I'm not afraid, Johnny." And then this man started walking up the road. He came slowly, and Johnny kept teasing me and saying, "He's coming to get you, Barbara." And I laughed at him and said, "Johnny, stop it." And then Johnny ran away. And I went up to this man, and I was going to apologize.
Why don't you just keep calm?
And I looked up, and I said, "Good evening."
Yes, it is
And he
still
grabbed
85% off.
He
Right
grabbed
on,
me,
right on.
and he ripped at me.
Yeah, we
He
gotta,
ripped at my clothes.
we gotta get a
Just
game
calm down.
Oh, I
for
screamed,
tomorrow still.
Johnny,
No.
help
For
me.
Monday.
Oh,
Monday.
help me. And he wouldn't let me go. He ripped.
Damn. I'm a black man in a horror movie.
And
Might
then
as well
Johnny
head to
came
the
and he
morgue right
ran
now.
and he-
Actually, he's a
fought
hero
this
in
man.
this. He's the main character.
I got so afraid. I ran.
I ran so far
And Johnny
away.
didn't come. We have to wait for Johnny.
I will.
We better go out and get him.
I'm first going to be checking
We
out
have to go out and get Johnny.
the Big Trouble in
He's
Little
out
China sequel comic books, though.
Please, don't you hear me? We've got to go out and get him.
Shut up, bitch!
Please!
Don't you know what's going on out there? This is no Sunday school picnic.
Don't you understand? My brother is alone!
Oh, that's her brother.
No!
Okay.
My brother is not dead!
Well, you just made this really super weird.
Yeah. Yeah! Get her! Damn straight.
Man, I feel like I need to talk like File right now.
I know. I'm only cheering for File 13 in his absence.
That's what happens whenever you have an unruly bitch.
Did you see the look on his face? He was like, "Oh fuck, no, you did not just do that." He wound up and he fucking knocked her back. That's a cool radio.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Looks like a Philco.
Philco.
Oh, he's gonna find Alistor.
Yeah, I was thinking like
this radio station will remain on the air day and night. This station and hundreds of other radio and TV stations throughout this part of the country.
it looks like one of those spirit devices that people make these days and try to sell them on eBay for like $3,000.
These are the facts as we know them. There is an epidemic of mass murder being committed by a virtual army of unidentified assassins. The murders are taking place in villages, cities, rural homes, and suburbs with no apparent pattern or reason for the slayings. It seems to be a sudden, general explosion of mass homicide. We have some descriptions of the assassins.
Yeah, spirit boxes, exactly.
They are ordinary-looking people. Some say they appear to be in a kind of trance. Others describe them as being...
Jack Benny will not be heard tonight. Instead, we will be keeping you up to date on the zombie situation.
So, at this point, there is no really authentic way for us to say who or what to look for and guard yourself against. Misshapen monsters. Reaction of law enforcement officials is one of complete bewilderment at this hour. So far, we have been unable to determine that any kind of organized investigation is yet underway. Police,
That's racist, Jason. That's fucking racist. How dare you? I'm just kidding.
The scene can best be described as mayhem. Mayors of Pittsburgh, Philadelphia, and Miami, along with the governors of several eastern and midwestern states, have indicated the National Guard may be mobilized at any moment, but that has not happened as yet. The only advice our reporters have been able to get
you do
from
realize that the house is made of wood and you're spilling that all over the place?
Do not venture outside for any reason until the nature of this crisis has been determined and until we can advise what course of action to take. Keep listening to radio and TV for any special instructions as this crisis develops further. Thousands of office and factory workers are being urged to stay at their places of employment, not to make any attempt to get to their homes. However, in spite of this urging and
Wes,
warning,
you and me both. I gotta tell you, my apocalypse plan is to grab a Mossberg 550 as well, a Glock 21, I believe it is. That's the 40 caliber. Is that right? Anyway, and then my katana. That's my apocalypse zombie plan. But yeah, Mossberg. That you got it right there.
People trying to raise their families or apparently to flee just anywhere. We repeat, the safest course of action at this time is simply to stay where you are.
I even have zombie shells.
Just received word that the president has called a meeting of his cabinet to deal with the sudden epidemic of murder which has seized the eastern...
And this is where we learn about Dr. Geiger and how he created the collar.
Will be joined by officials of the FBI and joint chiefs behind closed doors. A White House spokesman, in announcing this conference, says there will be an official announcement.
Exactly. That's why I have my custom-made katana.
Just received in our
always got to have a melee weapon.
Latest word also from National Press Services in
and then
Washington,
I have my
now tells us that the emergency presidential conference, which we've just
and then I have my K-bar knife.
High-ranking scientists from the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. That's the extent of this latest bulletin. Repeating,
Nailed it. All right, Alistair, with your dad joke.
For listening, have joined their facilities in an emergency network to bring you this news as it develops. We urge you to stay tuned to radio and TV and to stay indoors.
You have plans sketched out to grab a couple of those little Bobcat tractor and armor them. Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea, too.
Schools and government buildings demanding shelter and protection from the wholesale murder, which
Very good
apparently is
idea.
engulfing much of the nation.
What you do is you weld some spikes into the bucket of a bobcat.
Yeah.
So that as you're scooping up, zombies are getting impaled, getting stuck in the bucket.
See, the bayonet's good, but I like the katana because slicing heads off is a lot easier than having to stab up into the brain.
I don't know. A bayonet at the end of a rifle, going for the brain every time.
Yeah,
and then emotion, useless for your body.
And then having to take the time to pull it out and to use it again. I'd much rather just slice a head off, slice another head off. My sword's sharp enough to where it'll just take a head off like that if you cut it right. What's so funny, Sean? You came back right when we were talking about cutting.
No, I would listen just like, I could decapitate a thing. It's like,
oh yeah, well I've practiced on tatami mats, and they are the same thickness as a.
I would
as a neck.
Be careful. Be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. They only let people to say that live overseas.
Yeah.
They could demonstrate it.
Yeah.
You got in trouble for showing yourself in some makeup.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Eastern portion of Texas.
Yeah.
She's starting to undress.
I found a gun and some bullets out there.
Don't say that word. It's a pew pew.
On these.
We were facing some kind of national emergency.
What, tampons?
When first reports began filtering in, newsmen and law enforcement agencies were of the opinion
this place is
I hope those aren't those. I mean, that'd be.
We got to be all right here for a while.
Do you honestly think that woman is capable of using a firearm? Look at her, she's a twig.
No.
Food and the radio.
She's not even capable of putting a sentence together.
Sooner or later, someone bound to come and get us out.
Oh yeah, if I had access to mines, obviously.
Hey, that's us. We're doing all right.
Why do people always chuck church benches around? I don't know.
Look, I don't know if
Jason Love is here. Cool.
Yeah.
But I'm going upstairs now.
We got a wireless hole puncher. That's right. You
If
get them
anything's
at
trying to
your
break in
office.
here, I can hear it from up there. I'll be down to take care of it.
Pew pew.
Everything is all right for now. I'll be back. To
Did she go back into shock mode?
Later.
I think
But
so.
you'll be all right for now, okay?
Yeah, because she wanted to go out and get her brother, but he wouldn't let her.
Civil defense officials in Cumberland have told
She hasn't come to terms with the fact that he's not around anymore.
By their murderers.
Hail to everybody that's coming in now or has come in since the movie started. Leave a like, subscribe, share, and comment after the stream is over with. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a good time. What, the way he's just dragging the body around?
No, what FKHC said in the
They were
chat.
in a kind of trance, were killing and eating their victims, prompted authorities to examine the bodies of some of the
Oh, if I was a scanner, is that what you're talking about?
No, FKHC has a hidden message there that we have to show.
the flesh of the people they murdered. Repeating
If you want to.
bulletin just received moments ago from Cumberland, Maryland.
Where is it?
Civil defense authorities have told
It's on the
newsmen
YouTube
that
chat.
murder victims show evidence of having been partially
I
devoured
don't
by
see
their
it.
murderers. Medical examination of victims'
President
bodies
JFK?
shows conclusively that the killers are eating the flesh of the people they kill.
Okay,
I'll paste it in the private chat.
yeah, because I don't know why I'm not seeing it. That's weird.
It's giving me it's a like a protected phrase or something, and you have to click show. Like a wrench needs to click show.
Oh, weird. Why can't I see it on my YouTube stream? That's weird. Huh. That is really weird. Anyway, so does that mean when I gave away those memberships, did they go out to people and I just didn't see it?
No, I think people got them.
Okay, because when I saw on my YouTube stream when I gave them out, it didn't say that they went to anybody, so I was like, oh, that was a waste.
You know what?
That's happened before to me.
Are you on the top of your YouTube chat? Select live chat. It probably says top chat. If you hit live chat, you'll see all messages. This happened last night on.
Okay, I go to
channel. Is weird.
Where do I go to on the settings?
On the chat window on YouTube on the top?
Yeah.
There's a drop down. It says live chat or top chat.
Yeah, it says top chat.
Okay, change it to live chat. Top chat only shows certain people for some stupid reason.
Oh, are you shitting me?
No.
Oh, you're not shitting me. Weird.
It's weird. I don't know when that changed.
Okay, now I do see. That makes so much sense. Okay, now I do see all these new
Yeah, isn't that lame?
That is so weird.
Like you have to change that or else you don't see certain people's stuff.
I'm sorry that if I missed any of y'all's chats, I did not realize that's happened. So yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, purple's right. It does suck.
that really sucks, man. That really fucking sucks.
Yeah, especially if you're running a stream, you want to see everything and respond to everyone.
Exactly. I would think that would be like a major concern for streamers that they wouldn't do that. But anyway.
Well, you know what they say: servers today, not tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that you told me about it and fixed it. So this thank you.
Incredible story becomes
No, I see it. I see it now. FKHC. So you don't have to retype it. I see it. All right.
Difficult to imagine such a thing.
As much as he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, you
have been receiving and passing on to you. Reports which have been verified as completely as
yeah,
is
see,
possible
West
in this
is
situation.
right. The first group of gift chats that I sent were awarded, but the second didn't show up as being awarded. I don't understand why that happens to me sometimes. So those just went to waste. That sucks. Right.
Well, just everyone make sure you have your membership thing to accept.
Yeah.
Go to your settings and.
I mean, I would think that with 2,500, 2,900 people subscribed, you would think that I'd have enough people that have their memberships on, but maybe not. I don't know. That sucks though. I hate it when they go to waste, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
Maybe if somebody wants to gift a membership to make sure it's working, I don't know.
You sneaky.
I'm totally kidding, everybody.
Don't shoot. We're from town. A radio.
Yeah, and use the emotes. I've been adding some more emotes. So, yeah, use them up. I'm trying to add a new one, too.
No further details available at this time. However,
how long you guys been down there?
Yeah.
I can use some help up here.
Yeah.
That's the cellar.
Haven't you been hearing us banging around trying to secure the house?
How are we supposed to
You
know
old
what's going
farts.
on? Could have been those
Oh,
things
Wes,
for all we
you
knew.
didn't have to do that. Thank you. I was just kidding. Oh, and Orphan Zane. I was told.
We're double checking. We're just making sure.
I want to be clear though. I was just kidding, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I was totally kidding though. Y'all did not have to do that. I appreciate it so much though. Y'all want a super chat show? Maybe how about let's just do the original. Let's go Dexter.
Dexter, what do you want? Do you want a snack? You do? Can you turn? Turn around. Turn around. Good boy.
Good boy.
The sniff. The sniff.
I know. He was like, I want more. I want more. What a sweetheart. All right. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that.
Look, it's kind of hard to hear what's going on.
You'll get one. It'll come to you, FKHC, if you have your memberships turned on. See, that's the thing is that could have gone to you, man.
Well, if there were more.
The racket sounded like the place was being ripped apart. How were we supposed to know what was going on?
Now, wait a minute.
Because you're a racist, sir.
Yeah, you're totally you're privileged. That's the reason why the zombies are eating you later. They like dark.
Right. No,
It's DEI tactics all
I'm not
over
gonna take
again.
that kind of a chance when we got a safe place. We luck into a safe place, and you're telling us we got to risk our lives just because somebody might need help, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
All right, why don't we settle this?
Oh shit. Orphan Zane gifted a membership and it didn't show up as being awarded to anyone? Oh, see, so there is.
Yeah, so what's basically going to happen is you're going to get those refunded.
Okay, you'll get.
Yeah, they get refunded if it's not taken, but
I won't get mine refunded. That sucks, man. All right, well, I'm sorry.
it might come back. It might if they don't get it granted, you might still be able to grant them like tomorrow.
Yeah, well,
We'll see.
hopefully. All right, well, we'll see. But thank you for trying it out anyway. Yeah, nobody else try to gift any memberships because it's just gonna. There's something wrong with it. I might have to do it. It might be the stream messed up. YouTube's fucked up. So, thank you anyway. I really appreciate you trying it out, though, Orphan Zane. I appreciate the support.
We came up. Okay, we're here. Now I suggest we all go back downstairs.
And thank you for
before any of
joining
those things find out we're in here.
the Green Sleeves West and becoming a member.
All but a few spots upstairs. They won't be hard to fix.
You're insane.
Yeah, I got the whole place boarded up except how you guys got in here.
Yeah.
They came in through the basement.
Turned over our car. We were damn lucky to get away at all.
They came
Now,
in
you
through the
tell me
basement,
Those
the
things
attic,
can't get through this
whatever.
lousy pile of wood.
Yeah.
His wife and
I like, and this is still during a time when, like, even if someone was going through an apocalypse, they kept their tie on.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta look good.
We could strengthen everything up, Mr. Cooper.
With all of us working, we could fix this place up in no time. We have
Look, and you can tell. Look, he's got a box of cools in his pocket.
Oh yeah.
Man, you're really crazy. You know that? You got a million windows up here. All these windows. You're gonna make them strong enough to keep these things out.
And not only does he have his tie, but he has his tie pin to make sure it doesn't flap around.
Well, I think it's because look how high his pants are pulled up.
That's true, yeah.
That tie would have been flopping around in his crotch like Trump.
Yeah. There's gonna be 20, 30, maybe 100 of those things. And as soon as they know we're here, this place is gonna be crawling with them.
Well, if there are that many, they'll probably get us wherever we are.
Look, the cellar. The cellar, there's only one door, right? Just one door, that's all we have to protect. Tom and I fixed it so it locks and
Yeah,
bolts from
see,
the inside.
I've heard that too about being a branded account. I don't understand what that means, but I've heard people say that
But down in
too.
the cellar, there's no place to run to. I mean, if they did get in, there'd be no back exit. We'd be done for. We can get out of here if we have to. And we got windows to
Yeah,
see what's
exactly,
going on
Wes.
outside.
There's plenty of, there's
But
plenty
down there
of
with
people
no
that have their
windows,
subs
if a rescue
turned
party
on.
did come, we wouldn't even know it.
But the cellar is the strongest place.
I mean, FKHC is just saying himself, come on, free membership.
I think he's right.
So I'm sure he has his turned on.
You know how many's out there?
That could have gone to him.
Look, you two can do whatever you like. I'm going back down to the cellar, and you better decide. Because I'm going to board up that door, and I'm not going to unlock it again no matter what happens.
Don't push
Now,
stereotypes, Sean. He might not be smoking cools. Might be smoking camels.
He's definitely smoking Newport.
Or
I
Newport,
was
yeah,
thinking
it's probably Newport.
I was thinking Newports, but I didn't want to push the stereotype any further.
My dad smoked menthols.
Really? I hate menthols.
Carlton's.
I was a camel man my whole life.
At least up here you have a fighting chance.
They're just kind of just chilling out there.
Looks like about 8 or 10
What was
now.
what was the random cricket sound?
Yeah. I guess they didn't board up that window too well. Get out of here.
This might as well be Birdemic right here. Like
This is a lot worse than I remember.
Well, yeah, I mean, there they come through the window. Who remembers playing college?
Wasn't he shoot him?
Look at that one hole that shotgun. Was that a shotgun or a
rifle?
Oh,
It was a rifle.
It was a carbine.
It's all right.
Let's give that man a hand. Yeah, definitely.
Send more cops.
Breaking character though, yeah. As cheesy as this movie is, I mean, you got to remember what the time it came out. I mean,
Oh yeah, exactly.
And the actress that played the zombies, they did so good.
Yeah.
How they were just, the vacant heads and stuff, like the vacant stairs.
Yeah, I just remember being a lot more scared of this movie when I
we were
watched
younger
it.
then.
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it great? Oh, hi.
I don't know.
Hey.
Hey. I think we know where that one's going.
Yeah, but nothing happened.
Mr. What was that guy in Fido? Mr. Galifianitis or something?
Galifianakis.
Oh, who's
Now,
she? She's
Tammy,
pretty.
don't bite, Tammy.
She's actually gorgeous.
Who is that? That girl's hot.
Yeah, she is gorgeous. Smoking. Yeah, literally smoking. Smoking those cools, like you said.
See, there's those menthols, man.
Yeah.
What about Tom and Judy?
They want to stay up there and let them.
You mean Tom and Jerry? That cat and mouse? They're running around the house.
Two other people upstairs, a man and a girl.
We heard you screaming.
Nice. I just had a
I
nice.
didn't know who they were, and I wasn't about to take any unnecessary chances.
Of course not, Harry.
A jean jacket will do that to most any girl. I don't remember that either, Wes. That was a shock. But nothing happened. Nobody saw nothing.
Is she all right?
I don't know what it is. She feels warm. Maybe it's shock.
See,
Where'd
I
you
don't
get the
understand though. This is on
laundry in
YouTube,
a
so I mean, I
basket
guess
or
it's fine. I just didn't want to get.
Yeah. It's weird. It'll nab some channels for certain things and others for
Yeah,
others.
I don't want to. Yeah. Just pretend
The
nothing
last
happened.
thing you want to do is get
Too many ways those monsters can get in up there.
Yeah.
We'll see who's right. We'll see.
Look at that old man. He's got like his pants are pulled up to his.
Important, isn't it?
What?
To be
And
right,
that
everybody else to
woman
be
looks like the
wrong.
bride
What do
of
you mean by that?
Frankenstein.
Oh yeah.
Does anyone
No
up there
nips
know
are
why
safe for
we're being
YouTube.
Whatever it isn't just happening here. It's some kind of mass murder. It's going on everywhere. The radio said to stay inside.
Radio?
Radio.
Radio upstairs.
What the
I
fuck
heard
is a
news
radio?
There's a radio upstairs and you boarded us in down here?
I know what I'm doing.
What did it say?
Nothing. Nothing. They don't know anything yet. There's mass murder everywhere, and people are supposed to look for a safe place to hide.
Take the boards off that door.
We are staying down here, Helen.
Harry, that radio is at least some kind of communication. If the authorities know what's happening, well, they'll send people for us to tell us what to do. How are we going to
Yeah,
know
they'll
what's going
send
on
more
if we lock
paramedics.
ourselves in this dungeon?
If this is available on YouTube, it should be fine to show on YouTube. Then again, this is YouTube. Exactly. That's what I was
what's
worried
that
about.
one line that Wes Cagle likes to say?
We may
Oh,
not
yeah.
enjoy living together.
YouTube sucks the sweat off of
But
yours
dying
truly's
together
balls.
isn't going to solve anything. Those people
It
are
sure
our
does.
enemies.
Yeah. The last thing I want to do is get dinged, especially because I think on the 19th is when that warning for that image that I showed of me
If Judy would
being
come downstairs
murdered.
for a few minutes, Harry and I could come
That's when
upstairs.
it goes away. So I don't want to get another ding.
Will you do it?
Do I have to?
Yes,
Look,
you
honey,
do.
Nothing's gonna get done with them down there and us up here. Do this. for me.
YouTube sucks the sweat off a dead man's balls like a zombie.
Okay, open up.
No, like mine.
Oh. You know they have Gooch deodorant now?
What?
Yeah.
Does it smell like a rotten gooch?
I've seen streamers actually and YouTubers that are sponsored by a company that that manufactures specifically Gooch deodorant.
What is that? A brand name?
No. I forgot what the brand name is, but I can look it up. It's it's just really funny because I didn't know that was a thing.
Her brother was killed.
Hey, give me a hand with this thing.
I gotta go help Ben with the television.
She's like, she forgot her lines and he just walked away. He was staring at her like, are you going to reply or?
That's a professional actress right there.
Yeah. By the way, that really pretty blonde was an actress named Judith Ridley.
Really?
Yeah, I looked her up. Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a cool name too.
Yeah.
It's like Ridley Scott. You are the weirdest looking woman I've ever seen.
Don't be afraid of me.
The blonde or this lady?
No, the blonde.
Harry's wife.
Look at that face is so
yeah.
I don't know. It's emotionless. It's just so
This place
dead.
is ridiculous.
She'd play a good possessed person.
Yeah, or just a mannequin.
Give me one of those.
Kind of like Kim Cattrall.
This guy is an asshole, man. Like,
Her brother was killed.
Yeah.
He's taking everybody's cigars.
Because Purple Orange with Orange, they do have a television, but the radio is the only thing that is working right now. They only have one station that's going out from like the government to give them. It's like if there was a real crisis, all of our stuff would. Well, maybe not this day and age with the internet, but back then anyway.
Drag a couple of those chairs together.
There's a socket over here.
Oh, or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong and they're actually going to see what's on the TV. Maybe I'm an idiot and I just spoke
You better
too
watch
soon.
this and try to understand what's going on. I don't want anyone's life on my hands.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't want to hear any more from you, mister. If you stay up here, you take orders from me. And that includes leaving the girl alone.
It's on.
Oh, it's pretty,
Play with the rabbit ears.
pretty bold of him.
Incredible.
yeah, he's a punk. I want him the zombies to get him.
Mass hysteria.
Mass hysteria. What do they think we're
Well,
imagining?
I think just wait around a little bit.
The wave of murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims.
The ticker tape sound.
This grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted. Medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently
If you
died
delete him, the
have
old
been returning to
man.
life and
Now
committing
no one will
acts
blame.
of murder.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and
No,
hospitals.
I
has
have
concluded
actually
that the
heard of that.
unburied
Doc
dead
Bottom's ass
are
spray.
coming back
Yeah.
to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed.
Oh
We're
yeah,
able to
we had
report a
those
definite
rabbit
course
ears
of
too
action.
on our TVs.
Civil defense machinery has been organized.
Okay,
to
that
provide
screen
rescue stations
turned
with
from,
food,
well, I guess
shelter,
it's black and
medical
white.
treatment,
It
and
turned from a
protection by
wooden
armed
screen
National
to now it's like metal
Stay
looking.
tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue
I'm thinking of that scene from Airplane when they're doing the news, like the news
Yeah,
montage,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the guy with the bongo sticks is like communicating
Yeah.
with
There's a pump out the shed. I know that's why I pulled in here, but it's locked.
called this afternoon by the president. Since convening,
Shayna, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash.
Why are space experts being consulted about an earthbound emergency? So far, all the betting on the answer to that question centers on the recent Explorer satellite shot to Venus. That satellite, you'll recall, started back to Earth. But
This guy's
never got
another nerd.
That's the space
Definitely.
vehicle which
What
orbited
a
Venus
fucking
and then
nerd.
purposely
Fucking
destroyed
nerd.
by NASA when scientists discovered it was carrying a mysterious high-level radiation with it. Could that radiation be somehow responsible for the wholesale murders we're now suffering?
Yeah, see, this is where they're explaining that
Newsman
comet
Don
thing.
Quinn in Washington has posed those questions.
It's obvious our best move is to try to get out of here.
How are you going to get over to that pump? Look.
You're coming from a meeting regarding the explosion of the Venus probe, is that right?
The penis probe?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, that was the subject.
The Venus.
I feel there is a connection between this and the phenomenon.
There's a definite connection. A definite connection.
In other words, you feel that the radiation on the Venus probe is enough to cause these mutations?
There was a very high degree of radiation.
Well, just a minute. I'm not sure that that's certain at all. I don't think that has
the
been
only logical
irrefutably
explanation that
proved.
we have at this time.
In other words, it is the military's viewpoint that the radiation is not the cause of the mutation.
I can't speak for the entire military at this time, gentlemen.
This seems to
I
be...
must disagree with these gentlemen
Yeah,
presently until
fucking nerd.
until this is irrefutably proved.
everything is being done that can be done.
We'll have to hurry for our next meeting.
It sounds like our
Professor, you
government
feel that there
today.
is a
It's
definite
like,
connection between definite connection as far
So
as
is a
this happened
space-
in 2020, right?
I thought we decided that is not proved yet.
was the satellite when the satellite was exploded?
The probe was from Wuhan? What?
Enough to cause mutation under certain
We don't know, sir.
Whoa. You want to get canceled?
It's a China virus.
Will there be a reply to this?
Later.
Yes.
There will be a reply.
Yes.
Later this afternoon. There will be a report this afternoon.
Well, perhaps there will be a report.
yes.
A
Later.
full report. Will you close the window?
We are doing
Can you get
everything
those
possible.
probes out of my fucking face?
We're hoping to get some further explanation of this.
We've heard all we need to know. We have to try to get out of here.
He said the rescue stations have doctors and medical supplies. If we could get Karen there, we could get help for her.
No, is one of the world's foremost authorities.
Nerd, get the fuck off the screen.
Willard. I saw a sign that said Willard.
It's only about 17 miles from
I've seen the name
You
Willard
noticed
before.
it. From around here?
Judy and I are both
Could be
from around
Rocky.
here.
Could be Bowie.
We were on our
Could
way
be
up to
that
the lake
shock
to go
bitch still sitting on the
swimming. Judy
loose.
had a radio, and we heard the first reports about this. So we knew the old house was here, and we came in and found the lady upstairs dead. Then these other people came. We went down into the basement and put a bar across the door, and it is pretty strong.
How could we possibly get away from here? We've got a sick child, 2 women, 1 woman out of her head, 3 men, and the place is surrounded with these things.
For NASA. Dr. Grimes, your entire staff, I know, has been working very hard to find some solution to these things that are happening. Do you have any answers at this time?
Yes, we have some answers. But first, let me stress the importance of seeking medical attention for anyone who's been injured in any way.
But first, let me obfuscate from the actual issue and try to douse you with some propaganda so I don't actually have to answer the question.
Look, you go down there and tell...
Does this girl look a little bit like Julia Roberts to you guys?
Kid, all right?
Let me look at her again.
Look at her face. It reminds me of Julia Roberts.
The one that I thought was Bride of Frankenstein.
Yeah, the one that just stood up.
Yeah.
She has very kind of like a bony, specific bone structure. It looks like
Yeah.
Julia Roberts.
Opened its eyes and began to move its trunk. It was dead.
What's up with all the fucking nerds, East Brady?
Here she is. Yeah, look at her face.
All right.
Did she ask?
Oh,
She had to
you know, she reminds me of that girl that was in that Pauly Shore movie, Son-in-Law.
Mm-hmm.
She has that.
I'll come back.
See, look at it right there. Doesn't that? That's
oh,
Julia
yeah.
Roberts
No,
right there.
yeah. No, I
Thank
saw
you,
it.
Judy.
I see it from the side.
That's very Julia.
The body should be disposed
Yeah.
of at once, preferably by cremation.
Not a big enough mouth.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
it's not a full-size garage. I'm gonna leave that one car in there.
It's Wes Cagel's right, but she does look like her.
Yeah. Oh, Jason Love, you like the cat par
And burn.
meme or the
They
emoji
must
that
be
I just
burned
added?
immediately. Soak them with
Oh, cool.
gasoline and burn them. The bereaved
Burn
will
them.
have to forego the dubious comforts that a funeral service will give.
Not big enough mouth, Wes Cagle says for Julia Roberts.
I need you to find some bedspreads or sheets.
Julia Roberts does have.
Oh, there she is. There's the beautiful girl.
She is. Oh
We need
wow.
some bottles or jars. Make Molotov cocktails. Hold them up while we try to
There's
escape.
something. There's something about a girl that has that those lips that kind of go up like that. And,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
that coupled with her jawline. Like her
Yes,
jawline
yes,
is
her
very defined.
jawline.
You can toss
Yes.
the cocktails from a window upstairs. Meantime, a couple of us can go out and try to get the gas and come back.
You toss some cocktails out of the window if the Teslas are driving by.
That's right. Better this door. It's closer to the truck.
Yeah. Complain about global warming and all the climate and stuff like that, and then just go destroy a bunch of
There's a
electric
key on here
cars.
that's labeled for the gas pump out back.
They start burning the zombies, and Greta Thunberg organizes a protest.
Exactly. Save the zombies.
It's producing noxious gases and heating up the planet.
How dare you?
We'll put whatever lumber we find behind the cellar door.
How dare you?
How
You can go
dare
upstairs
you?
and toss the cocktails from a window. Tom, you and I will have to unboard this door. After you toss the cocktails, you hustle back down here and lock this door. It's no good to board it up because we'll have to get back in quickly.
Oh, is this guy finally listening?
After we get the gas and get
Yeah,
back
I
in
think.
the house.
Well, I think he
Then
still
we'll
has
worry
his
about
own
getting everybody into the truck.
his own plans, but he's pretending to for his wife. See, I think. Yeah, you'll see.
He thought it was 12 Angry Men, and he was going to do that big monologue.
Yeah.
He's going to be like the last guy that turns because he was an istophobe.
Oh wow! Oh, I want to pause it there. That was a pretty face.
Yeah, she's.
Greta
always
produces
have a
noxious
smile.
fumes.
How can you smile like that all the time?
Making bad gases. So is my
Come on,
ass.
Cat done.
Greta is obnoxious.
Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks.
Why don't you
They
call
wouldn't be
me?
so worried about us.
I'll save you.
Well, she's probably about 75 now,
As soon as
so
we get to Willard,
Hey, that's
we'll call
only
them.
30
They might
years.
even be there.
she could be in a walker, dude.
I could be too.
That's true.
Tom. Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
Maybe her daughter.
What about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a
Granddaughter.
rescue station.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe,
Come on, honey,
maybe
you're starting to
granddaughter.
sound like Mr. Cooper now.
Why do you have to go out there?
It's
Yeah,
wild seeing the
it
trailer
probably
built
skips
in
a
a
generation
flyover
anyway.
like-
Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
But we're safe in here.
Yeah, those
For how
lips and
long,
that
honey?
jawline are
We're safe
very,
now.
very pretty.
But there's gonna be
and that,
more and
and
more
that
of those
nose
things.
too.
I know all that.
She kind of looks like Elizabeth Montgomery in a way.
Oh, you know, yeah, I can see that.
Remember when we had the big flood? Remember how difficult it was for us to convince you that it was right to leave? Remember we had to go to Willard then? This isn't a passing thing, honey. It's not like just a wind passing through. We've got to do something, and fast.
Hold me.
I just don't want you to go out there, that's all.
Hey, Smiley. Where's that big smile for me?
Yeah,
You're
smile.
no Alistair. Quit asking for smiles.
I know, right? I was thinking of that too. I was wondering.
We've got work to do, honey. And you.
Hey, those are my lips, bitch. Leave them alone.
Oh, they didn't even really kiss there.
No, that was a
that was
fake.
camera trickery.
That was a fakie. We caught you.
Meanwhile, little string beans
better get her
are sitting on the
downstairs.
same couch.
We have to go
acting
downstairs
that
now,
way.
Barbara.
She's right.
Look at that
We have to go
slope on
downstairs
Barbara's
just
head.
for the
My
moment
God.
till we get
Oh, I know, right?
Then we can all leave.
Oh,
I've
I'd
never
like to
been
leave.
skiing before,
Yes.
but let's go skiing on that forehead.
That old guy was checking out her caboose. He looked down. He was totally looking down at her butt.
Oh.
Can you rewind
well,
it 10 seconds?
Yeah, of course. Well, wouldn't
Just hit the left arrow a couple times there.
Yeah.
I got to see that again. Okay, yeah, watch him. Watch his eyes. Look.
Oh yeah, he looks down. I saw it.
He's like, hey, what's going on?
He was like, damn, that's a good fucking ass.
Yeah,
right
he
there.
totally looked at it.
Yeah, he totally. Yeah, he wasn't even acting there. He was just like, I'm gonna get a look in. I can't help it. Hey, when you when you got a nice pile of cake, you gotta just dig in.
Wes is laughing. I think he saw it too.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame the guy.
Oh, I don't either.
He's like, give me 5 minutes, guys.
Yeah, I'll be right
It's
back.
just-
Yeah.
One for the road. One for my baby.
Yeah. They look like they're more from a nursing home than zombies.
Yeah.
Previously on AMC's The Almost Dead, we got walkers and canes and crutches.
Let's make sure to not hit the zombies and just throw it around them. Yeah, perfect.
This guy obviously doesn't know how splash damage works.
Oh, there he goes.
Damn, I actually hit them. That's not what I was trying for.
Stay on target.
Stay on target.
Go ahead, go on.
Night of the Senior Citizens didn't have that right ring. That's true.
I'm going with him.
Get back in the cellar.
I'm going.
It's too late. It's too late.
They're gonna come for you. Come for your daughter, Joe.
Oh, I hope she doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Come on.
It looks like she's gonna buy the farm.
He just shot him with a BB gun.
Well, that's one damage.
That was a pretty good effect, though.
Yeah.
Florida's the land of the almost fatherly day.
Yeah.
The night of the Tesla protesters. Yeah.
Oh, y'all are too good tonight.
Yeah, I'd kill for that pickup, believe you me.
And this is how the BLM riots began.
Come on. This key won't work. Watch it.
Yeah, good thing for this was before flame retardant clothing.
And gas pumps that could explode.
So he won't be hanging with Mr. Cooper then? Oh, do y'all remember that show, Hanging with Mr. Cooper? Oh man, that's hilarious.
It's funny when people are fighting each other over who's gonna get killed.
Oh, look at that. Did y'all see that fake punch?
Yeah, I didn't see no connection there.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. That definitely connected.
He had that coming.
I'll drag you out there and feed you those things.
Well, why aren't you?
I know who it is. That's Tom. That's Tom Connors.
Don't let Tom Connors hear you say that.
Is she still alive? She can't be still alive.
Well, she's not alive.
What they're trying to eat the cooked meat? I guess they're eating cooked beautiful girl. They're sharing very well.
Well, yeah, I mean, they need
sharing
more
is
cops.
caring.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
Brains.
I forgot what they used to actually eat. I remember seeing a documentary about this movie. I forgot what they actually used. It was something weird, though.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet?
The zombie smelled like
Yeah,
broiled fish.
I just saw that, too.
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
Oh.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes?
Only 10 more minutes?
We don't have very long to wait.
Yeah, turkey. I thought it looked like turkey.
Yeah, it might have been.
Oh, we better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
I thought it was something odd, though.
You know anything about
They
this
used
area
real
at all?
human.
I mean,
yeah,
is Willard
maybe
the
that
nearest
was.
town?
No.
I don't know. We were
I thought that bone looked
just
familiar.
trying to get to a motel before dark.
You said those things turned your car over.
Honey
Think we can get
roasted.
it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty
Sweet
far
as
away.
candy.
Seems like we ran.
It ran so far
Forget
away.
it. It's at least a
Couldn't
mile.
get away.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
She got bit.
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Yeah, that's why I offered to carry her, you
Well, one of us could
dumbass.
try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Lemon pie, eating chicken right now.
Good Lord.
So classic.
I just put something in the private chat.
I know, I'm reading it right now. I think that's the case.
Hey, that's a good modifier.
Yeah, that is a good modifier.
So long as this situation remains, government spokesman warned that dead bodies will continue to be
It's just a
transformed
natural trait.
into the
It's
flesh-eating
just a natural
ghouls. All
attribute.
persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek
Mage's gray musing. Yes, yeah, that's we fast forwarded through that part.
Our news cameras have just
What?
returned from
Oh,
coverage
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Mage's media.
operation against the
Yeah.
I think Mage might be behind on the.
Sheriff Conan
Ma-
McCullum
yeah,
in
I
Buncombe
know.
County,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
I think he is.
So now let's go to that film report. All law enforcement agencies and the military have
I
been
think there
organized
was a
to
naked
search
ass
out
on one
and
of those
destroy
zombies.
the marauding ghouls.
Yep.
The Survival
I mean,
Command
nope,
Center at the
nope, you
Pentagon
didn't see
has
anything.
disclosed that a ghoul can be killed by a shot in the head.
Oh, so they're not
or
even
a
calling
heavy
them zombies.
blow
They're
to
calling
the
them
skull.
ghouls.
Officials are quoted as explaining that since the brain of a ghoul has
It turns out the only states in the South survived this.
Yeah.
kill the brain,
Yeah.
you kill the ghoul.
Want anything from the supply wagon, Cuz?
No, we're all right. Hey, Cass, put that thing all the way in the fire. We don't want it getting up again.
Look at all the cigars.
Chief McClellan,
Yeah.
how's everything going? Oh, things aren't going too bad. Men are taking it pretty good.
Yeah.
You want to get on the other side?
We're
of the
just
road
hunting
over
some
there?
old, dead people, so we're having a good time.
Well, we killed 19 of them today right in this area.
Yeah.
Those last 3 we caught trying to claw their way into an abandoned shed. They must have thought somebody was in there. There wasn't, though.
Tim here,
We heard 'em making all
he
kind
got
of
a
noise. We
shot
came
off
over
that
and
you
beat
wouldn't
'em off,
believe. It made
blasted
his
them
head
down.
explode. Oh, you had to be there.
Yeah, okay.
Chief, if I were surrounded by 6 or 8 of these things, would I stand a chance with them?
Well, there's no problem. If you had a gun, shoot him in the head. That's a sure way to kill him. If you don't, get yourself a club or a torch. Beat him or burn him. They go up pretty easy.
Well, Chief McClellan, how long do you think it will take you until you get the situation under control?
They're flammable.
Well,
They're
that's pretty
flammable
hard to
zombies.
say. We don't know how many of them there are. We
It's
know
all
when
the
we find 'em, we
methane.
can kill them.
Are they slow-moving, Chief?
Yeah, they're dead. They're all messed up.
Well, in time, would you say
They're all
you'll be able to wrap
messed
this
up.
in 24
They're just
hours?
all fucked up in
Well,
the head. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He
We know
definitely
we'll be
forgot
into
his
it most
line
of the
there.
night, probably into the early morning. We're working our way toward Willard, and we'll team up with the National Guard over there, and then we'll be able to give a more definite view.
Thank you very much, Chief McClellan. This is Bill Cardill,
Oh, that was a cut.
WIC TV 11 News.
Yeah, that was a whole
Official spokesman declined to speculate just how long it
a
may
single
take to
shot,
kill
and then
off
at the very end they
flesh
cut.
eaters, so long as the heavy rain.
They move faster than any dead I've ever seen.
I know, right? Well, you should have seen
Well,
them
that
at
was
the
what
beginning.
Purple just said in the chat.
No, I know, but I'm saying at the beginning, Sean, when you weren't here, and the first few zombies that came around, they were not only walking around very fast, but they were picking up like tools like bricks and throwing them through. Like they were very intelligent for being ghouls or zombies.
2 people are dead already on account
With
of that guy.
Lemon Pie says, get yourself a gun and a good hat.
Yep, if you got a trilby, it gives you a +1 to your.
See what I'm saying? They're picking up rocks and stuff in clubs. They're smart enough to use like weapons. Yeah, they're slow like a millennial.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
We've come for your daughter, Chuck.
They're barely hitting that door. They're just knocking, basically. They're very polite zombies. How dare you? Whoa. What happened?
What happened to the
sound?
volume?
I don't know.
Well, that's weird.
It's not me.
Maybe it's an iconic scene that they had to cut for the audio.
Maybe. Oh, it might be a song or something they had to cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's okay. We'll just describe it. Okay. Oh, there we go. We're good.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, what happened to him?
Yeah, well, he got bit in that skirmish.
So when they were saying that the girl got bit, he was freaking out because.
Exactly, Wes. YouTube zombies ate the sounds. We're here to renew your subscription.
She's eating him.
Mommy, you look delicious.
Summertime.
Oh, baby.
See? They're like very intelligent.
Maybe the less time they've been kaput, the more. Oh.
Yikes.
What a weird way to go. If I ever scream like that, kill me. Oh, wait.
Dinner time.
Yeah.
Black blood, baby.
Did she just forget
The
that
movie?
she- Go ahead.
The movie suddenly turned black and white.
Yeah, it does that from time to time.
Was it filmed in black and white and they colorized it?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Oh, okay.
That's why Wes Cagle at the beginning was like, it's a travesty to watch this in color.
Oh, I understand now. Okay.
Oh, that's her brother.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Wait, is it nighttime all of a sudden and it was daylight for like 2 seconds?
Kinda, I think so.
Now they're back in. Uh-oh.
It's time for the dark meat.
Yeah.
Shoot her, shoot her.
Shoot her. Get
Don't
that
you know
little
you
bitch.
need to have a little bit more gravy when you're eating your dark meat?
Here's Johnny.
David Letterman.
Well, goodbye, Barbara. Barbara Q. That's a good one, Mage.
You know, whenever I see scenes like this and I hear the music and I just think there's a band playing this music like in the same room as the zombies are like. There's a guy on the tuba, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Get him in the head.
You know you wanted to.
Yeah, he's an asshole. Get him again.
Always remember to double tap.
Exactly. That's what, rule number 22 or something in Zombieland?
Rule number 4.
Oh, it was rule number 4. Okay.
He's going to be out of ammo, isn't he?
To be honest, oh, I guess he is. Yeah, to be honest, at this point, I don't remember the rest of the movie. I forget how it ends.
It ends with
That's what she said. Yeah, speaking of that's what she said, I wish Ginger Wolf would have been here. I bet she would have liked that ass. Is that really how it ends, Purple Rhymes with Orange? You gotta love it. That's right. Well, no, I mean, the zombies can't win for, you know, forever because there's a sequel. There's Day of the Dead and Dawn of the Dead.
Well, there's a Return of it.
Yeah, and then Return.
Get some! Get some! Get some! Anyone who runs is a zombie. Anyone who stands still is a well-disciplined zombie. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Hey, Dylan! You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, what's this?
Early helicopters looked so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, pooches. Dexter!
Oh, Dexter! I was thinking the same thing. 2 of them. 2 Dexters.
Oh, those are beautiful dogs.
Hey, Vince, Al, you want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out. Frank, you stay here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers, you're doing all the work, you take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Tell Delma check in the office, see what's happening.
All right, Steve, tell him we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Oh, that's why they're barking.
Yeah. And that's the house they're going to. Is that what happens?
I know the dogs get him. There's a group of guys that not too far from where I live that patrol every Sunday carrying their AR-15s.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, they just walk down the road they do like mile-long walks.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody had a cookout here, Vince.
Yeah, it sure looks like it, Cop.
They're going to arrest the guy. They're like, you did this to all these people.
I think that they understand that there's like a apocalyptic situation going on. I'm wondering, though, if they're going to mistake him for a zombie.
Hope not.
That's what I'm thinking, though. I think he's going to come out, and they're just going to think he's a zombie and take him out. Yeah, if they did that in New Jersey, they'd arrest you. It's not legal there, but here in Texas,
Ladies and gentlemen, get up here.
That's what we do.
Oh, yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, that people just do patrols. There's like 20 guys who just walk down carrying.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the things we talk about behind closed doors.
You drag that out of here and throw it on the fire. Nothing down here? All right, go ahead down and give him a hand.
He hasn't smoked any of those cigars.
I heard a noise.
No, he's ready for it, though.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes.
See?
Oh, man, that sucks.
Good shot. Okay, he's dead.
Okay, he's dead.
That sucks. You know what, though? The guy, he probably didn't want to stick around after what he went through.
True. That is true, sir.
All right, send the wagon through directly ahead. Over.
He's going to be like, good shot. He goes, I'm glad I got that zombie, sir.
Yeah, exactly.
And the chief is like, zombie?
Yeah, no, that was just the guy.
Yeah, I didn't see a zombie.
Yeah. Do you have your hood and everything?
Yeah. Hodunk's gonna hodunk.
All right. Well, what did y'all think?
I thought it was awesome, man. Hell yeah.
I thought it definitely didn't scare me as much as it did as a kid, but you got to give it up for the original zombie movie.
All that movie did was make me hungry, so I think I'm out of here.
Bye, Beatles.
Yeah, take care, man.
Oh, Tony's here.
Oh, what's up? Hey, Tony.
Fun film.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that y'all enjoyed it. I think that it was definitely a pioneer film for zombies. It definitely caught me off guard, the intelligence and the way that the zombies acted, as opposed to how we know zombies act today in today's modern era and films and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But yeah, this was definitely a really fun film. That beautiful girl was definitely fun to look at.
Judith Ridley.
Yeah, Judith Ridley. The other one was very just emotional. Did you fart?
No.
I heard a fart. Okay, you did, yeah.
No,
no, it was.
Okay. I know I heard something. But yeah, I think that it was definitely a pioneer film.
Yeah.
Hope that y'all enjoyed it. So, do y'all have any extra thoughts about this movie?
I'll let
No,
Tony go.
I mean, it was a good. It's one of those films that started a revolution in horror.
Yeah.
It paints a realistic look to what casualties could be had in an event like this, and obviously, especially the very
That's
end.
true. That's true. Especially that very end scene. Yeah.
Because that wasn't no military. That was a militia. That was a random group of people that got their guns together and just started sweeping and clearing because the military wasn't around or the military was engaging elsewhere. That was a militia that took that guy out. And that is a real thing. That is, people think about this whole Walking Dead or, I'm going to survive the zombie apocalypse. No, you're not. There's going to be a random motherfucker that might mistake you for one of them.
Oh,
and you're done.
Yeah,
And
I mean, in a zombie apocalypse, people are going to be your biggest threat. It's not the zombies; it's going to be the people that are scared trying to defend themselves. Yeah. So
the other thing, like what you point out, Tony, like this is 1968. This is right about the dawn of the whole dystopian sci-fi film movement. With Planet of the Apes and this and Logan's Run and. Logan's Run was at the tail end of it, but and this ending, the ending of this movie is total dystopian movie. Yeah.
Very true. Yeah. I mean, and this, literally, this was right before 2001, Space Odyssey.
Yes.
2001 painted a picture of hope, though.
Yeah. Well, in a
and
sense.
LSD.
Yeah. Exactly. I definitely think 2001 is the better film, obviously, but this definitely started a revolution of zombies. I got to admit, I was obsessed with
not just zombies, but people being put in a situation where they have to make the hard decisions.
Yeah, but at first viewing, I didn't really think about it like that. It was more just, what if the dead came back to life? What if a loved one, came back and you had to make the decision? Do I try to dismantle this person I used to love, or do I just sacrifice myself?
Yeah.
So.
I did find an earlier reference to zombies in a movie, and it's in a little scene. I would like to share that if I
definitely.
can.
Yeah.
Okay. So there it is.
All right.
And we'll play this real quick.
You live here? Yes. Well, maybe you know what a zombie is. When a person dies and is buried, it seems there are certain voodoo priests who have the power to bring him back to life.
Horrible.
It's worse than horrible because a zombie has no will of his own. You see them sometimes walking around blindly with dead eyes, following orders, not knowing what they do, not caring. You mean like Democrats?
That's an oldie.
Oh, man. Very good.
A little Bob Hope, everybody.
Yeah.
Bob Hope's great.
Wes Gagel says 2001 is a fine film, but not a fanboy for it. Rather watch this any day. Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I like 2010 way more than 2001.
2010 applies more of the political pressure to it.
That's true.
It's more of a standard movie too, beginning, middle, and end. It's got an ending, and
It's not an art piece.
And
yeah.
you know why?
Helen Mirren is fucking awesome in that movie.
Yeah, and John Lithgow too.
John Lithgow,
Helen Mirren, Roy Scheider.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the reason that I like 2001 so much is because I was really into LSD when I was watching it. I mean, like I did it a lot, and it was just one of those films.
I never played with Lucy while watching that film.
I did.
I did watch it on shrooms one time, which was pretty cool.
Oh, that would be fun too. So. Yeah. All right. Well, I know you got to go and do your. Go play your play games and stuff, and we got to get ready for the Stupenzo stream.
We're going to the pool party.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna be on I'm going on to play some San Andreas now on the gaming thing, and
do you want to plug anything while you're here, besides your butt?
Just that's who says I'm not right now.
I didn't.
No, go check out the Sci-Fi Model Guy. I just posted a new update to the Ambassador class refit. It is looking pretty cool and snazzy, and
All right. You know, I can't do what that. I used to be able to armpit farts really well.
I've been harvesting
can't.
fart noises for an upcoming character with Carlos Fish. I got my eyes set.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I can't.
It looks like you're doing something else.
Yeah,
we've got those graphics overlaying what you're doing. It doesn't.
I used to be able to make such loud fart noises.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Jeffrey Tubin. He's doing the Jeffrey Tubin cosplay here.
That's enough of that. All right.
Oh wait, put me back on. It's like,
oh, dude, I love your shirt. That Nightmare on Elm
yeah.
Street. That's sick. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I love that, man. Let me see the whole thing.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, that is sick. Ready or not, here I come. Oh, that's fucking sick.
Out of the shirt. Yeah, I like that.
That's.
I will not do the truffle shuffle.
No, dude, you look good.
No, I did that for Pop Culture Breakdown like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I've probably lost about 15 pounds. So
you look good, man. You look real good.
Thank you. It's getting there.
All right. What about you?
Right.
Do you want to plug anything else, Sean?
No. I was just gonna wave goodbye. I'm gonna listen to Tony's plug and then skedaddle. So it's been fun, fun chat tonight too. And thank you to everyone for all those super chats for Theta Zord. That was great.
Thank you so much. That means a lot. That really helps keep the channel alive. I really appreciate it.
And it got me to actually, because I like working a little bit. Usually when I come on here, I'm working because I'm in character. But when I have to do more work, because I'm helping a bro out because we met a goal, that feels good. Feels good, man. .jpg.
Love you, man.
It didn't feel like work tonight, though. It was just chill, it flowed.
I'm talking about whenever I read Pose with the radio.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll cut that and I'll send it to you along with the cast.
Oh, these are well rehearsed and practiced.
Oh, I can tell. I can tell. I mean, just the way that you do the effects too. When you emphasize that demonic voice that comes in, you can tell. So yeah, it's very, very well done.
I'm sure you guys have heard Alistor's Raven as well.
That's the one I have. That's the one I have heard. Yeah.
Game show tomorrow night. I don't know what yet. I am perusing the market. I kept the money back that I had earned to purchase a new game for tomorrow. It'll be announced. And thank you guys again. It looks like my 1,500 subscribers are holding.
You're good. You got it, man.
But
great.
I am going to wait until next Monday. If they're still there by next Monday, then instead of the series finale of Stark Stakes, not series but season, it will be a $1,500 subscriber Stark Party celebration. It'll be one of those midnight to midnight like parties. Hey,
I say once you hit it, you've earned it, even if it goes down.
Nope. Nope. I'm the kind of person that wants it. I want my P's.
I get it. I get you.
Well, no, I don't mean the second, but like if it sticks around for a few days, you're good to go, dude.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like at 15-10
Monday
or
is
something.
usually the day that I dedicate towards Stark parties if I have them.
Yeah. I lost 2 subscribers today though. So it just happens to everybody. You
know?
Yeah.
I would say, but if you get like 15-10, 15-15, there you go.
Definitely.
I'm at 1506 at the mo.
I think that's enough.
Yeah, you're right. You're almost there. You're like almost good to call it baked.
I think so too. So yeah.
Either way, dude, it's still awesome.
Yeah, congratulations, man. I told you this is going to be your year. You're gonna hit 2,000 too before your birthday. So.
Well, the goal is 2,600 by the end of the year. We took the 1,300 that we started with at the beginning of the year. The objective is to double it.
If you hit 2,000 by your birthday, you'll definitely hit 2,600, maybe even 3,000 by the end of the year.
Yeah, and Tony, I need to call out I need to impose an "I told you so" because I'm sitting at 1320, and I remember back not too long ago, you're like, "Man, Sean, I can't even pass you," and now you just like, boom. You came around the outside, and there you go. And I told you would. I told you would.
Yeah, but your modeling channel is awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, but
So your channel is too, though, Tony. So
everything is awesome.
Everything
is awesome.
I ain't too worried about it. Like I said, we're the community that I've gathered so far has been so awesome, so generous, so creative, so intelligent, whip smart. They engage in my programs in a way that few chats ever engage in many of these programs out here on this platform. And I consider myself completely and 110% blessed that I have the community that I have. So thank you guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. All right, well, I guess we'll call it there and let you go and play the game. And we have 10 minutes before Stupinzo's
pool party. We're gonna watch girls wrestle under the pool. Oh my God! This is how I met Enzo. By the way, Thetazord. This is how I met him.
What, skinny dipping?
No, a pool party
with Supergirl.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
Who are you calling intelligence? But yeah, no, I mean, you gotta chat. Everyone follow who you're gonna follow into the stream. If you go play somewhere, I'm just playing GTA, man. I'm not. Mine is nothing. So don't. Maybe drop in, say hi, throw a like, and go away.
And leave
if you do want to stay,
leave a comment too. It helps.
Yeah, leave a comment, and I'm gonna go get myself my bottle of bourbon and pour that in Coke. And
oh shit, Orphan Zane with the last $5 super sticker of the night.
There you go.
Well, here we gotta do one more before we go. So let's do it. Thank you so much,
Space
Orphan
Cat.
Zane. Hell yeah!
And my God, it's full
Star
of
Child.
stars.
Yeah.
By the way, that song played on a cranked up sound system is so inspiring.
I know. I love it. It's amazing. All right. Thank you so much, Chris. You just missed the stream, but you can always rewind and watch it and have a good time. We had a great night tonight. Go check out Tales from the Dork Side. We're going to have a great time over there. Love you all. Have a great night. Thank you so much for all your support. May the power protect you all, and I hope to see you next Sunday. We're going to have a great time then as well. God bless.
Ready to probe, bow before me, pathetic humans, or be disrobed. Ghostbusters with golden ticks, busting bad flicks with a proton fix. Alright chat, let's take bets. Does this alien die from bad CGI or random explosion? Oh, my money's on spontaneous combustion. We have such shit to watch. Welcome to Cosmic Theta Theater 211117, where logic has left the chat. If it's corny and old, then we're breaking the mold. Now sit back, shut up and laugh. Theta's in charge and there's no escape. Another bad flick, just hit the tape. Grab some snacks and say a prayer. You're stuck with us, you're trapped in here. Welcome to the show, sucker.